Going live in five, four, three, two, one. What's up, all? What's up, all? This is the Football is Life podcast, and we're going to do a quick recap on week one. Let's get straight to it. I don't really like to run on long with the introductions. So let me pull up the panel right quick. What's up, gents? Y'all can take your mics right off mute.
What up?
Good, what's good?
Love it.
Hmm.
Everything cool, man. I um before we do the recap of week one, let's talk about what's trending now, or probably the most recent game. That was last night's game. So, so, Vado, what's your thoughts or your takeaways from last night's game?
All right. Well, I have a few takeaways. First, after we listened to Angelo run on about Garrett Wilson all this time, I think he was on to something. I think Wilson is who they said he was. Brees Hall is going to be a problem this year.
All right.
Put Mike Williams on a milk carton because we couldn't see them on last night. I don't know what they spent on them. Lazard, I didn't expect what he did last night, but he had a good little run. But A-Rod, I can say A-Rod looking a little old, but it early. And the Niners is kryptonite, so I can give him the black for that. I expect him to play much better, and I think they could be a better team going forward. But other than that, all I'll say is Kyle Shanahan might be the GOAT coach at running the ball. It don't matter who in the back there, they can find a way to run the rock. And they proved that again. Because I know they can find a way to run the ball, but I didn't know Jordan was going to get on like that. So they might take a risk.
Okay.
I just have one comment to say what you said. You said he might be the golden running the rock,
Go
correct?
coach at his running schemes, yes.
Except for when it matters. That's all I
Okay.
just want to.
Key,
That's
hold,
true.
hold on, wait.
That's true.
So Bernard, you predicted last week the 49ers would drop a 40 piece on the Jets. They were close, but still far away. What was your thoughts right on the game last night? Were you proven right or proven wrong, or you was just capping last week? You were just getting off. Oh no, I think
This
you
mic
muted, bro.
muted.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Y'all get me now?
Yeah, we get you.
Yeah, bro.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say I was wrong. I expected a 40 piece, but it's a 32. But I did expect a blow because I didn't. Um,
I don't
I
know who
didn't
that
feel
is.
very. Um, Hello.
I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Just to talk about, you know, I know Angelo probably didn't want to see that last night. I expected that. I expected 40, but it's 8 points short. That's all right.
I think his
Expected.
phone died. That's what he said. His phone died. He said, oh fuck.
Yeah, but the 49ers, I didn't feel like the 49ers defense would have any issues with the Jets offense because outside of Brees Hall and Garrett Wilson, I don't see any like game changes out there. Just like what Vado say, you could put Mike Williams on a milk carton because he ain't really gonna add much to that. It's either Garrett Wilson or Brees Hill or bust. And I definitely knew that eventually the Jets defense they would break, not because of the mismatch in skill, but just how much time they would end up being on the field.
Okay.
So that's
So
understand it.
okay. So what? That's cool. So Trey, what you saying, babe?
Yes.
Let me get your thoughts on last night's game.
Well, to be real, I ain't get too much criticism on A-Rod behalf. It gone how I expected. I think I said the score is going to be 35-21, but the rush showed, uh, lack of chemistry showed. But one thing I wasn't expecting was the Jets defense to get bullied the way they get bullied, to be honest. Someone need to detour us out of Docker, if we being honest. He got a hand over. He literally is getting run over straight through. So I know what's going on now. I know them to be more physical than that, and I expect them to be more physical than that. But that's a scary sight, even though it's week one. I feel like they need to do better at that. But only one person living in delusion in this group when it comes to the Jets. Everyone knows this ain't gonna be.
Hold on, man. We can get to him soon. What about you, Chrissy?
He mute.
Is he muted? Yeah, he is. Hold on. I can take him off.
You hear me now? All right.
Yeah.
All right. To be honest, I didn't pay too much attention to the game,
Damn.
but I was a little busy. But every time I look up, I see 49ers is running the ball, and it's mostly just that Jordan Mason do it. I don't know if I uncultured the 49ers, but I never heard about him before that game. But bro, that boy's going off, dog. They couldn't stop him. So I see McCaffrey injured for a while, so I want to know like if he could do that going forward. So because he's gonna be the replacement, and that's all, bro.
I hear you. What about you, Kim?
I takeaways from the game was I expected A Rod to be rusty. I mean, he been off for a year. He old, fake 12 old now. A year is a long time to
Fake
be off.
12.
Fake 12 been off a year. That's a long time to be off. I mean, the Niners is a well-oiled machine.
Say
They
fake
just been
12.
they just been to the Super Bowl, and they ready to go back again. I'm sorry, they tough. NFC team got to beat them, and I'm not sure which NFC team could beat them. They may go back to the bowl again. So losing to them, I didn't expect them to get run all over without McCaffrey, but Jets defense and their offense could pick up. Week one, they'll pick up.
Okay. Give me a second. Okay, so next, let's talk about where to go to next. Let me go straight to the fan himself, Mr. Jets Nation. You saying?
Everything.
Okay.
You got two things.
Whose mic is that? Angelo, you got two phones on? You can hear me now? Angelo, I think that's you. Yeah, but you gotta log out or turn the volume down. Oh,
Boy,
okay.
Angelo having a rough weekend, boy.
I'm telling you.
Let's see what he could do.
But Ayuk disappointed me last night in fantasy though. Right? The man ain't do nothing. Drop a wide open touchdown.
That was expected too.
Well, he want to be catching balls from 45-year-old men inside high school fields.
But hold on, you see the video of him catching the ball through the trees?
Yeah,
It's like, boy, what the hell is this?
that's
That
what he was
ain't
doing while
related
waiting to
to
get
the
paid.
lie.
Oh, that was Ayuki.
Yeah, doing a bunch
Yeah,
of fool catching the ball through tree. Wait, you don't get on the
Everyone was
football
rusty
field and
this
stuff.
first week.
I know.
I must say.
Three must be on the field.
All this
he been the lethal shooter.
What?
All them,
That's great.
all them
I
dog.
don't know where Angelo gone, but okay.
You know where you going.
No, I don't.
He don't talk about
No.
this cut
No, the jet missing.
I actually disagree. He does want to talk about the cut up.
Sham,
That's what,
Sham, I can let you go. What's your thoughts on last night?
like they say, the 49ers basically bring back almost everybody, and they got a good old line. So no matter who the running back is, they can run the ball. But with Aaron Rodgers, him and Garrett Wilson, they ain't on that same, they ain't on that level there. But him and Lazard, that's why you see Lazard get the two touchdowns and all that. And they're all saying Mike Williams, he can be an X factor. He coming off a ACL injury, so they trying to work him back in slowly.
All right.
But once he get back, he can be a big factor for them too. That's the 50-50 man. He is a Charger. He was an ex Charger, so I know but Mike Williams.
All
So I
right.
know what he could do.
Angelo, you ready now?
Well, I can see if it works, it should be delivered better.
Hey, you sound for okay. When you're ready, you could go.
All right, then. My view on the game, we get bullied. I think Trey was right when they say we get bullied. Because our inside, the middle our inside, it isn't, it isn't built to stop the run for running back who start strong. I think we would have a better chance if McCaffrey played. So when you look at the Jets defensive lineup, they good because they could actually rush, they could stop the run, but it also really more predicated to stopping the pass. I wasn't upset with Rogers' performance. He didn't have the ball a lot. His percentage could have been a little bit better, but it was around 60%. So he was a little rusty. So I was kind of disappointed, but he needed to start.
Give me a second.
Hey, saw us almost break his shoulder trying to tackle
My dog, Angela.
All right. I mean, that's fine. Let me go straight to question two. Clem, you weren't there last week, so I'll start with you first. What were your standout performances from week one?
Um, well, you see, Saquon, he out of the shackles, so I mean, I wasn't surprised with that. The
He
boy
wasn't.
still is a beast. No more. Um, Baker Mayfield, that boy, he had an excellent week. I honestly didn't see him throwing for 4 touchdowns. I think they had like a start where like no quarterback threw a good amount of quarterbacks didn't throw over like 200 yards or less than 200 yards or something like that. So outside him, Houston looked good. They look better, I should say. I think that's Chrissy Usai in it. But CJ Stroud, he had a nice performance yesterday, Sunday as well too. Um, 49ers, they like came themselves like they didn't miss a beat, but they didn't miss a beat. So that's pretty much it. Um, see nothing else they gotta talk about.
All right. Well, Kim, what about you? Who did stand out for you?
Ramondre Stevenson.
Yeah. So you see
Fox.
I didn't expect him to go rush like that. That man was rushing all over the Bengals defense. I could go with who I thought had what's the opposite of standout? Um,
Garbage.
Surprising?
disappointing performance.
Oh,
Kirk
sorry.
Cousins.
You
Kirk
meant the.
Cousins
Trash.
under the 200 yards, bro. Wow,
I mean,
wow.
he's stiff.
I got like
He couldn't
plenty of
move.
them are under 200 though. I ain't gonna lie.
Real.
But no,
But
but
yeah,
you
real.
could see he
But
can't move like that though.
Hold
I
Well,
was
on.
the
expecting
NFC
more
South
from
boy.
Kirk Cousins, so that'll
But that's a
line up
separate
so.
topic, though. I
But
just
the NFC South
Okay,
plenty mid off
I
round.
just want the standouts now. That's the next question for the
basic
bad ones.
49ers, Ramondre Stevenson. I have a lot of disappointing performances. I'm gonna lie.
Hold on. That's the next question.
you
What
understand
about you? What about you, Vado? Who did stand out to you?
All right, so I can get the Patriots defense a shout out because even though Burrow ain't had the only person he had was Chase, but I still didn't expect them to stop him like that. Tyreek Hill, the man was in handcuffs on the ground Sunday morning, and he basically saved the day for the Dolphins. That touchdown, that changed everything.
That
Um,
was a
Reach.
sign fox. Yeah.
and then I know Sham would be surprised I can say this, but I gotta give J.K. Dobbins some love. The man had 10 carries for
That's right there.
135 yards and a touchdown. Like that ain't normal. That's 13 and a half yards a carry. Derek Carr, I never thought I would say this. 19 or 23 for 200 yards and three touchdowns. I mean, it's the Panthers, so we know they're trash, but I still gotta give him a shout out. And then this guy lost, but he had the play of the day, if you ask me. Anthony Richardson, I gotta give him some props. That touchdown throw. This nigga ain't even set he foot and lasered 60 yards down the field for a touchdown. I never seen no. I can't tell you the last time I see something like that, dog. So I had to give him some love for that.
Fox.
What about you, Chrissy? Who would stand out for you?
All right, I got three. I got one on offense, one on defense, and special team.
Okay.
On offense, I got Jameson Williams. On the Detroit Lions, he had a good game. He had 121 yards. He was due for a good game, bro. He been injured a lot, so he didn't get much time out. On defense, I got Trayvon Walker on my team. He won most of his pressures, more than half of them, and we've been waiting on that. So he finally gave it to us, boys. And I got one more. I got Jake Moody. Jake Moody from the 49ers, bro. That last year he was trash at the beginning at least, and they were bullying him, but he bounced back. He gone 6 for 6 on his field goals and 2 for 2 on extra points. So you can't ask for better than that, dog. You can't ask for better than that. 49ers should be happy. That's a lot of points. That's a lot of points. And yeah, that's my three.
All right, three. All right, Bernard.
Um, First one that really stand out for me was actually from the first game. Xavier Worthy. I Hey, I know he is fast, but yeah, everybody know combine speed different from game speed. That boy, he he helped Kansas City offense back to the original like 2018, 2019 Kansas City offense with Tyreek Hill. Hate that minute because I was a Bronco fan of my core, but I actually looking forward to seeing what more he could do in that Kansas City offense because Mahomes can throw the ball wherever he want to it. It's just see if you got to catch it. I
Whoa.
think pause all said and done. Yeah, pause. Oh God, pause. Oh, golly.
Wow.
Yo,
That was
I had a
terrible.
Cameron base. I had a Cameron base moment right there. Yeah.
No, last week too. You was the one last week saying you miss luck, and you think about him from time to time. Okay.
Pause.
Come on.
You are
Put,
you
put a
are on
pause
the
sign
last
up there,
part.
like.
You are on the last part.
I know you said that, bro.
Okay. Xavier Worthy,
Uh huh.
Vikings defense. Now, I would say the Giants offense just that garbage, but they couldn't do nothing. They couldn't do nothing against the Vikings defense. I was pleasantly surprised that they was able to make Daniel Jones look even worse than he already is.
Is that
And
possible?
yeah,
Is that possible?
that's what I'm
Oh,
saying. Like
it's Daniel.
Daniel,
Nanya.
Daniel.
that's it, Daniel. Like God dang boy, he couldn't do nothing. And kind of
Normal.
obvious one, Josh Allen. Josh Allen, he had a pretty decent game. He take the game over basically, and the reason why
He's
they
elite
won.
then. Trey don't think
Oh yeah,
so.
Yes.
I don't know
Yes.
Yeah,
why
man. Yeah,
Josh
man.
Allen is the truth.
Yes.
I just
The
don't like him
truth.
personally.
Fucking.
I just don't like him.
You will learn on Thursday.
Yeah, I know.
All right, so Trey, going straight to you. Who did stand out for you week one? Then I come in straight to you, Sham. I come straight.
Again, hate for me
Pause.
to say this, but Andrew Van Ginkel for one. Pick six on Daniel Jones. That was just disrespectful. Because he's supposed to be rushing the
Right, go ahead.
quarterback. I know I used to be saying this. And I kind of mad because he's still supposed to be on Miami. But another one, I ain't gonna lie. Hate for me to say this too, the Patriots as a whole team. kind of shocked me that they actually bullied the Bengals the way they did. Actually
Scrimmage
did.
was said.
I ain't
Scrimmage
gonna
was
lie.
said.
So just really them two, cause there's plenty real performances out there, but just really them two stick out the most to me.
All right, Sham. What about you, Sham?
Now for me, I can be a little biased. Like in terms of
What?
the
And
game,
we
but
don't expect nothing less from you.
Sham
but
being biased?
for a coach, for a coach, I wasn't expect you wouldn't expect for Justin Herbert throwing for less than 150, and we still win. We had a coach. We was getting deal that the Raiders had us. So
I
yeah,
mean, that's what y'all gotta
Harbaugh
do.
come back in the second half and change it up. But for me, it's two. The rookie Joe out going up against Mark Crosby and Wilkins and
Mm,
allowing no pressures, no sacks
Box.
on Herbert. And see,
that's a good
we
one.
stick with the run game. And then even though they lose, Isaiah Likely for the Ravens,
Mm,
he can be that's my number one target now. Mark
mm,
Andrews, that's it for him.
yeah.
Um, all right. So what I'll do right now, I go on right to the next question, and Jets Nation, this for you. You can talk now.
Yeah, I should be good now. Y'all can
All
hear me
right.
good, right?
Yeah.
Make sure skip that question.
Uh,
No, man, I can go back and ask the question. I can finish
no,
the
no, no,
No,
no,
no,
question.
no,
no,
no.
no.
We
We
don't
don't
want
Oh,
pass
that.
that. We don't pass that.
all
So
right.
see your question right there. Name the disappointing performances of Week One to you.
Rogers.
This is disappointing as in a player or team.
Both.
I think if you go by a player, I think it's Caleb Williams. I think for all the hype that you had about Caleb Williams to show for under 100 yards, I mean they still end up coming up with a win. But for all the hype that was around him, I don't think that's something that he should be proud of at the end of the day. At least not in the individual performance. He didn't play. He didn't play well. They actually lose because they actually win because, well, let's put it like this: their defense was good, but they were basically given that game. I'll just leave it at that. I won't talk about them too bad. Now, if you're talking about us, the most disappointing team I think is between the Jets and the Bengals. I think but of course because it's my team, I'll say the Jets probably was the most disappointing team for me from the defensive aspect. Like I said, I didn't think Rogers played bad. The time of possession, he didn't have the ball. I don't think you could win a game if a team just running the ball, wasting time off the clock. If a team is allowed to do that, you have to at least stop them from getting some type of points. We hold them to a few field goals, which was good, but then you got to come back down and score. But I guess, like I said, between us and the Bengals, but the Bengals, I also think they got to look at that team. I think Joe Burrow needs to. I think they're going 0-2 actually. I think they lose in this upcoming week. They'll be 0-2, and then I think Burrow will have to at least run off a three straight.
All right. I feel you. Clem, what about you? Disappointing performances.
Um, well, in a nutshell, I would say just about all the league quarterbacks, or just about every quarterback, not throwing for like over at least 200 yards. That start was like huge disappointment. Um, Especially from a fantasy perspective.
Mm.
Um, and I want to say the Bengals. I know Joe Burrow didn't have his well, Chase did play, but I don't know.
So the thing,
Something ain't
It's
right
that
with that team.
defense.
yeah,
It's our defense was wrong with the team. That's
yeah.
all.
So my question is for that: did the Bengals play bad, or basically did the Patriots just
Yeah,
play that good?
You could say it on two.
you could credit the Patriots defense.
I give Patriots a credit, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
because
give Patriots the edge on that one.
I ain't care who you get on that field. You supposed to win.
Yeah, that's
Holding
true.
the team
I
to
think
10 points, way behind easy, but
Bengals play bad though.
Yeah, but still,
They
Patriots
did, but
defense,
Joe Burrow.
our defense showed that they still could be good even without Bill, and that's
No, I
all they
agree
needed
with
to
that.
see.
No, I agree with that. But I think at the end of the day, is it isn't like this Joe Burrow first time going against elite defenses. So even if we're going to see how elite Patriots defense is as the seasons progress, But this isn't the first time Joe Burrow facing elite defense, and he's been way more successful than he was against New England. So to me, you still got to put more of the onus on. I don't want to take away no credit from Patriots; they won, but you got to look at Joe Burrow and say the Bengals played a horrible game last week.
That the Bengals defense need to fix too. They worrying about O line. Their O line does need to fix too, but their defense need to tighten up too.
How much did George score? I just
16.
They need
That
a
ain't bad,
tackle
man.
better.
16 ain't bad.
But if that's a better team, they hang 40
They would
on
have we would have scored more. If we had at least one great, well, not even great.
capable receiver.
We have okay receivers. We don't have any wow receivers. If we had at least one receiver, like at least like a TK Metcalf, someone who could go and get the ball, we'd at
Well,
least score
Juju.
20.
Well, Juju.
Juju.
Kim, boy. Kim. So Kim,
Juju is in Kansas City now. Please stop that.
so Kim, you was about to do your rant about the disappointing
Yes,
performances. Okay, you can take the
I
floor.
as I already said, Kirk Cousins, that was a disappointing game for me. I expected better from him with that new offense. I really expected better from him. I also was disappointed in Hurts from the Eagles.
Overrated.
Yep.
Yeah, I he's overrated. And also with the Eagles, I'm not gonna lie to you, they gotta start
Lamar
really
overrated
looking at
too.
their team. I get into him in a minute.
Well,
Not Lamar overrated. I get into the Ravens in a minute. But with the Eagles, I think they really have to look at that team. I don't know if it's a coaching issue because they just got a new OC. So I don't know if it's a head coaching issue, but something have to change with that team. Because like I said, they nowhere close to the 49ers. As bad as I want to talk bad about the Ravens, they still there with the Chiefs. I don't see nobody who there with the Niners right now. And the Eagles basically keeping their same team together. So they should be neck and neck with Glock. But Jalen Hurts, disappointment. The Ravens, I just really hope they didn't get Derrick Henry because I don't see the need for Derrick Henry. I know you're always saying that's a good move and all of that, but I don't see the need
No,
for
no,
Derrick Henry.
it's a good move for him. He ain't got to work too hard before the cliff reach. No, seriously.
He don't, but I don't understand the move because Lamar can't pass. I can understand if Lamar could pass a little bit. Lamar is the running game. You don't need a running game with Lamar because he is the
That
running game.
ain't
You don't need
that ain't work.
an excellent running game. You could just use the same running backs that they was using.
J.K. Dobbins supposed to break out on Nate Amos.
They didn't really need Derrick Henry. They
I know
Let
that
me
was
ask
a
you a
bad
question.
move for Joe.
You all really that down on the Eagles?
I am down on the Eagles. I'm
Yeah,
not
they
gonna lie
look
to you.
bad.
Fuck
I don't,
Eagles.
I don't rate them at all.
They look
I don't.
bad.
I don't think they look as bad as. Don't get me wrong. I don't think they as the leaders 2 years ago, but I think
What
y'all
up?
being a little.
They
Because
basically the same team as 2 years ago. They lose a couple pieces with get
Yep.
the running back
See,
who
They're
went to
incorporating
Detroit
in
who
the
on the
offense
bench.
too, you know.
listen, okay,
I understand what Kim's saying, and that we don't expect them to be in the playoffs and this and that. But you're all supposed to be on a level, a championship level. You all look bad.
That's
Yeah.
that's
The
what I said.
expectations.
Like if you look at the AFC, although the Ravens lost, you could still see they can be there with the Chiefs. But if you look at the NFC, the Eagles nowhere close to the Niners.
y'all. But I mean, if you be honest with that, if you
The Eagles
start
more in the Cowboys territory.
I don't think Lamar close to the Niners.
Well,
See, if you compare teams to the Niners, I understand
Oh, yeah, I
you're.
know.
you see what Lamar do to them last year?
Yeah, you're just going to say that.
No, I'm talking about this from. Like, see this. I don't see nothing special from them. Okay, this is week one, so all of us might just be. I mean, going a little bit too far on how we actually thinking. But if you look at it, Jalen Hurts threw for over 250 yards. Believe it or not, ain't much no quarterback like that threw for over 250 yards this past week. He had the two interceptions. That was basically the only bad thing for them.
He had a fumble though.
But my thing with Jalen Hurts is
yeah, the fumble
that
too.
is normal for him. Like I always feel like Jalen Hurts is the type of quarterback he's gonna always throw 2 touchdowns, couple like at least 200 and some yards, but he can help them 2 interceptions because he's make bad plays.
But okay, Saquon throw for over. I mean, he ran for over 100 yards.
Hmm.
I believe, he had 2 touchdowns.
Three.
And if you look at that game, a lot of people at Green Bay to win that game. Just I always find it funny. I just look at it this way: if you have Green Bay to win that game, which I look at most analysts, they had
I
Green Bay
didn't
to
have
win.
Green Bay to win.
No, but I'm saying most analysts, from what I see, had Green Bay to win. Green Bay lost, and I don't think they lost because Love got hurt. Because we all know the game was basically then over.
That's Chrissy boy.
But Hurts getting more blame, and Eagles getting more criticized than what Green Bay than what I mean. Eagles getting more criticized than what Green Bay getting, and Green Bay was actually favored to win that game. That's the thing I can't really understand much.
Because I think it's because everybody expected Hurts to make the next step.
Being a Green Bay in the league.
Hurts
So what
needs
about
to,
Love?
Kim, you know
to
what
be
it is?
They
to
never
be
read him up.
continued.
Yeah,
Who
yeah.
microwave on, babe?
That's someone
fine.
fun. Someone
What do
someone
your
fun.
podcast in the kitchen?
Y'all niggas on the back at 150.
Must be.
That's that story with the fun.
Hit hot dog. Sorry. I can mute my mic soon. All right. So, Shams, you can do the last one for this. The disappointing performances of week 1.
It was a lot. Chicago, I was expecting Chicago offense to be better.
Really?
The weapons they have. The weapons they have. They have some good weapons. But that's a rookie coming in, so the defense stand up for them. Basically, like Clem say, I won't say because he can get mad. The overrated quarterback, Trevor Lawrence. He was up and couldn't finish the game. He
That's low.
disappointing.
That's low even for you.
I know, like I say, Trevor Lawrence.
Don't worry, Herbert time coming. Don't worry about that.
I know. He ain't gonna be this week. But I was expecting more from Trevor Lawrence, though.
They almost won.
Almost don't count.
Almost.
True. That almost that's kind.
Almost don't count.
They was facing the mighty Dolphins though.
Not a day
Hey,
thing,
Doug
but
Peterson need to go.
Jacksonville send them officers for you.
Doug Peterson need to go, but
Nah. They don't fuck
Hey,
with 12.
sorry.
Hey, but now.
So what you trying
Yeah,
to say is
I
they
know.
had Young and Ace number?
Peterson,
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Hey.
I know Sean's supposed to end it. But I gotta get one thing off my chest.
Hold on. Give me a second. Go ahead.
Baltimore really pissed me off, especially in the second half, especially their offensive coordinator, Todd Monken. I don't know what the hell he was calling, but everything I was waking in the first half, he ain't calling in the second half. And can someone please tell me, because I was looking online to see if I find information, was Derrick Henry hurt? Like, why he didn't finish the
no, they
game?
just forget he was.
Want me
Because
answer that?
they was passing the
Want me
ball.
answer
They
that?
didn't need
Derrick
him.
Henry, what?
Because
They
I
passing the
thought,
They up there running
Because-
quarterback.
because y'all just tell me if I wrong. Because I sure y'all saw the same thing I saw. Y'all saw the gravity Derrick Henry had when he's on the field. Wherever he go, as soon as that ball snap, the chief defensive line go wherever he going.
Yeah, but they
And then running in the second half, I was trying to figure out like what y'all doing.
But
And I don't know what Zach Orr was calling when he got Rashee Rice in the slot and got Roquan covering him. Like, the hell you doing?
See, the thing with the
You
run
can't be
is,
playing cute with them, boy.
no, you can't play. I agree with you actually, though. But you got to remember, once you get down and it's the game start to get late, most teams can give up on the run. You can't afford to just keep running. You try to get as much yards as possible. So most teams just go to pass it. And I think what happened with Lamar.
And not
the
only
game
that,
just
And
every
Lamar in the
time,
passer.
every time he play the Chiefs, this is happening. They get away from the run. Every time.
Henry is a bell
He
cow.
used to be
He
trying to
made
keep
20
up. I think he
carries.
used to be trying to keep
Like,
up with
You can't just
Rodgers.
give Henry the ball 10 times and expect 100 yards.
Like, I literally believe
I
in
agree
them
with that,
beating
Tracy.
wrong. I believe in them beating them practice leading up to Lamar. That Steve Spagnuolo just say, make Lamar throw. And put that on the board. Make
But
Lamar
that's a
throw.
bad.
That's
a
the easy
bad
strategy.
I ain't gonna
And
lie. Henry get in there.
because they giving him the pass and he can't draw it.
it's only week 1, man. I feel as though they trying to fit Henry in this game. Give him by next. Give him this next
But
game.
he's setting them on the
He go
sideline.
400.
I agree with Sham.
He
No,
going
I agree with Sham
400 this
though.
next game. They
I agree
got to
with
put him
Sham
in
though.
this game.
It's only week one, you know. By
Man,
week,
This week one.
it's
but
week one. I
Paul
think
Langley wasn't
we
even putting
start
in
the
the
judge
game.
too
Look
hard
like
on week one.
Angelo,
Alright,
I
so
just feel that you can't make no excuse for Lamar, but
No, I'm not making
the
no
nigga
excuse for them.
can't pass, but
I
ain't no
know. I know. I
passer.
agree. But that ain't gonna never change. Clem, listen to me.
Yeah, he
He'll
That ain't
don't
gonna
never
play
never
go.
in the
change. That's
pocket.
why I
He
said
will
he's not
never be.
elite.
He would. That's is correct. That's why he'll never be an elite passer. We've never even seen no one who plays the way he plays actually win a Super Bowl, as far as I know. But if
And he
Randall.
you,
won't. And he
but
won't
I
win a Super Bowl.
Randall ain't even no Super Bowl.
Randall ain't win?
Nope.
no,
Who this? Warren Mooney.
He ain't even no Super Bowl either.
Motherfucker.
Ah,
All right.
And
Ain't
Warren was a
nothing.
better passer too.
yeah. But that's another thing. But like I say, somewhere around week 4, 7, somewhere right around there, you could start to really pinpoint and see how these teams is, what the coaches like to do, what's the scheme, and what's the identity of the teams. Week one, I think we gotta wait for a couple more weeks to really make a good judgment on some of these teams. I think Henry can start getting the ball a lot more as the season progresses, and they can find themselves.
all
Yeah,
right.
when they got them blowout Wednesday.
Only thing
Defensive side.
to end this, only thing I can say, Doc versus Deshaun was a mid off. That's 240 million versus 200 and something million. Garbage.
Wait, Deshaun Watson dropped back like 45 times and still ain't cracked 200 yards, bro. I never seen that.
Actually, since you brought that up,
But that
I
defense
was
fucked
gonna
him up.
see use him in a.
see
Oh,
my question right there. What's your thoughts on Deshaun Watson?
Let me go
He's
first.
trash, bro.
Garbage.
Trey,
I
Sure.
he
Trey, you
finished.
could,
He's a
you know,
trash person and a worse football player, bro. That
I
nigga's
laying on
garbage.
the couch for
They
this
ready
one.
for
I
40
gotta
for
get
40.
this
They
off
ready
my
for 40 for
chest.
40 to start now, man. It's time for Jameis, they said.
But
uh,
boy,
Jameis, bro.
Trey,
30 30, bro.
I can let you go first, Trey.
one thing I want to say, but just thank God we ain't trade for that nigga. Good God. Thank God we ain't trade for that nigga. Because, boy, it wouldn't have made no sense. I think I would have joined the Dow as a football fan. I ain't gonna lie to you. Because, boy, that boy look like he can't play no football. Like, he come in the league not
Mentally in there.
knowing how to play football. Because, boy, Michael was all on his ass on Sunday. But I did look shameful, but I ain't gonna lie to you. Why? If I was the Browns, pause still. But if I was the Browns, I was cutting them and doing away with my losses. But I wasn't watching nothing. I'd have
No,
taken
no,
that
no,
72
no.
hit, eat cheese. I wasn't giving up. But one chain on the field, I'd have feel better, boy. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You go play for
That's
me.
disgraceful what he doing, boy. He taking advantage, boy. He raping them.
well,
That's
he used
another
to that.
sexual assault. You know, boy.
Come on, man. Come on.
What about you,
That's what he
Chrissy?
used to.
Yeah, Sean Watson is garbage, bro. I never like him for me as a Texan, so I ain't
Oh,
even surprised he doing all this, bro. But I like it was surprising though, because as I say, he had like 45 dropbacks and he ain't cracked 200 yards. He only got like 160 something, fumbling the ball and doing all kind of foolishness. So I mean, I don't know if all this news and stuff on his mind like this whole time, or if he just
no.
turned
It's been 2
180 and
seasons, bro. It's
He
been
just
2
trash.
seasons.
He
I
just
Yeah,
mean,
He
but
need a
he
it's
been
massage.
been,
massaged. He been getting massage from 3 seasons. So I mean,
That's the
When he
problem. He
was
can't
getting
get
the
no more
massage, he was
massages.
up
yeah.
there.
Yeah, he need one of
If
them.
but I would want Flacco back if I was a Cleveland fan. Dog. I
well,
ain't gonna
too late
lie.
now.
We have some good quarterbacks coming in this next draft. So I hope they, for their sake, that they
Like
draft a
who?
quarterback. Carson Beck, he was from
They gotta get a
Texas.
top pick for that, boy.
Texas.
You
I
think
think
they
he'll be
can't get a
garbage too.
top pick?
I think he'll be garbage.
Panthers
You
We
up the
like
got
first
Carson
round
Beck?
this year, right?
he alright, but he alright.
Chrissy
I
said he
think he'll be
hope for
alright
his sake.
for their
What
sake.
about you, Vado? What's your thoughts on Watson?
Trey make a good point. What I was gonna say, I think he ain't making it through the full 5 years. Either they can cut him at the end of this year and eat 2 years a cap, or they might take it one more year for the fourth year and then eat the last year because he ain't gonna make them 5 years. He's trash. Also, I was telling someone when we sitting in Grove the other day, Kim, you could appreciate this. You know, you follow Jilly, right? You know, she's do all that cooking on IG and thing every day,
You didn't
religiously.
tell me that. You didn't tell me that.
Every day, religiously, She cooking, and this nigga walking in the door. The sun's still up. They outside watching the sunset and think, nigga, you supposed to be in the facility till dark. What you doing home?
He want his marriage. He want his relationship to work, bro.
No, but he on house arrest.
And she still be paying
Yeah.
her.
You on house arrest, bro?
Everybody want to be like
Really,
Brady.
Brother, really want nobody roaming the streets, dog?
First of all, you gotta take in one thing. The women in Cleveland don't look like the women in Houston. That's what it is.
That's why you want
Boy,
marry
bad yards
Fuck.
everywhere.
That's all.
You can find it in Savannah, bro. You
Oh,
can find it
we
in
ain't like
Savannah, dog.
everywhere. We ain't like you.
Houston,
Yeah.
Houston girls, Houston thick girls ain't everywhere though.
No, Houston Tech girls ain't everywhere. They STD ain't everywhere either.
At least he ain't in the bars, Louisiana.
Say that again.
At least he in bars, Louisiana.
But I just gotta say one thing related to that game. Why in the year?
Y'all washing dishes now, babe? What the fuck going on? What the fuck?
Why,
There's someone in the kitchen.
why in the year of our Lord 2024 is Ezekiel Elliott running back number 1, bro? Explain this to me.
They ain't got nothing
Reunion,
better.
bro.
They next
Reunion,
running
bro.
back like 4 or 5.
They don't value the position.
Who's for?
Tripping.
Like 4 or 5.
Just then,
they
you know,
do-
we got Ezekiel paid from last year. Don't forget he was
they
playing
do-
for us.
he-
I
they
ain't
do
lying.
Ezekiel
Jerry
Elliott.
saw
Jerry
the
Jones
sparks
have an
though still.
emotional attachment to niggas.
I'll say this though. I was watching First Things First, not to piggyback on someone else's show, but I was watching First Things First. You do have people or analysts out there who truly believe that the running back position is a meaningless position outside of probably about 3 or 4 running backs. I think Nick was basically saying there was like 4 running backs that's that elite where you have to prioritize the run game and everybody else, you could just chip any other running back inside there. So they don't really value the position. It's almost like let's just get 3, 4 running backs because they could get hurt. Let's just run them to death. But now on Deshaun, let me just say this last. I let you go, Battle. But when it's Deshaun, I ain't cutting him. I ain't cutting him. You can play. You can listen to me. You can play for my money. I ain't cutting him.
Him and Chili could ride off into the sunset.
No,
But
but
Angelo,
I
it's
got
it's guaranteed.
No, listen to me.
I ain't girl.
No, listen to me. Another thing is, I
Guaranteed to play like shit
they
too.
they can find a trade partner. I honestly
Who?
believe they can find a trade partner. Listen,
Taking
no,
them.
No
listen.
way.
The
We couldn't
CFL.
find we couldn't find none
Listen.
for us. They didn't find none for them.
No, they can find.
They gotta-
CFL
No.
NFL trade.
No,
Hey, Bottle,
I'll-
they gotta give a team 2 first-round picks just to take it.
uh-uh. Deshaun, I honestly believe they're all. I noticed with the NFL, there's always some offensive coordinator who believe he's so brilliant, he could go to management and say,
Ain't
"Hey,
no one risking that.
give
fight.
me him." What he making compared to the elite quarterbacks in now, what he was making when he first got the deal was one of the highest paid. Now with Deshaun making in with the,
That's guaranteed money, boy. They ain't touching that.
but it's
Without
only
fair,
no,
must get your fight.
but after this year, if it's only 2 years, or let's say they cut him after next year, you only tied him for probably 2 years or 1 year at most. They need to actually run a wildcat offense
2 more years.
for him, if you ask me.
The only team, and I want claim thing guy clanning, the only team I can think doing that is claim them. Brian Dable on his way out, so he won't screw the Giants over. So he's bringing on Deshaun Watson to show them, but I don't
Wait.
play.
Brian, they were
Wait.
probably going
How
this
many-
year, bro.
Like
That
they'll
might
sprawl
Brian
together.
Dable gone, boy.
Raiders will do it too.
They'll Dable go. You can't bring a shittier quarterback than Daniel Jones. He say hold my bell.
No, but Angelo,
The
you
craziest
can
thing
let
is
you
the
can let
stop.
Deshaun Watson loose in Vegas.
Say that again.
Never.
You
Never.
can let Deshaun Watson loose in Vegas.
Yeah, but once Jelly there, listen to me. That man will keep you relationship.
He ain't care, boy.
Like man,
Never.
The
That
two
man
most
was getting
loyal,
massaged
listen to me.
before Jilly was
The
supposed
two
to.
most
Massage
loyal women
Yeah.
we've seen this year
Real,
is
they was
Jilly
together.
and Megan Good. They sticking by these fellas, no matter what issue they got going on.
no, but that's because Megan Correa and the Don is. That's why she put up her own boy.
Well, listen to me.
I
Well, that's
get what
even
she's
more, well, that's even better with Jilly because Jilly really putting up with them. Deshaun, I honestly believe this last game. The news come out. I think we got it. What today? Basically, say another sexual assault.
Yeah.
He didn't
That's
know.
today.
He didn't know.
No, but I'll
Oh.
say this.
I ain't believe
If
that
you-
one though.
No, I ain't
It
saying I
don't
believe it.
matter. It's still
I'm just
stress.
talking with the news straight. But I'm saying we
His
all
mind ain't
know
there no more, man.
if we got that news today or yesterday, his lawyers probably told him that was coming probably from last week. So that probably might have been playing on his mind too, like mother freeze. I got another woman come in here, then you got to explain that to your girlfriend. I don't know if you have children, you got to explain that. That probably even took him all, his mentality probably was then out of whack. For me even
That girl
getting
don't
into it.
care.
I
But
That's
he
too
said
true
disagree.
though.
he was
I
trash
disagree.
before all that, do though.
That's the Chrissy with the status, what you said. He dropped back 45 times.
Yeah, man.
Uh,
And then get 200
that's a
yards.
normal game film. That's a normal
No,
game
but
film.
I ain't gonna lie.
That ain't
I
even an
can't
outlier
just blame that
performance.
on
That's a
them
normal
though.
game film.
I could
That's
imagine
Hold
the
throwing
Dallas
40 something
defense is
times.
all on
on.
them.
Bro, since Deshaun been back, he hasn't had a good game. He has not had a great game. You like,
Let me get the stats right.
he's back. Great
He
game.
permanently hurt, boy. That
And
shoulder
then,
fuck up.
no, but my thing
I'm
is,
blaming that shoulder trait.
and what is bothering me, I like Andrew Berry as a GM, and I like Kevin Stefanski as a head coach. They make Deshaun making these niggas look bad.
You missed him
No,
to it.
but you know in the
And the
end, man,
roster
you know what I'm
good,
gonna tell
Oh,
you.
and the
yeah,
roster
my was
good.
on
No,
mute.
they
My
making
bad.
themselves look bad. They making themselves
Eol
look bad.
Eol and Judy back, man.
No, boy. No,
Kevin ain't
Angelo.
running the
No,
Houston
Don't
Angelo.
call that man.
offense.
Yeah,
Don't
man.
call that nigga name.
Wait, when they had Flacco, they was running like a smooth machine.
Okay, but if you see he can't play like Flacco, why are you
Brown's
tailoring,
offense ain't bad, you know.
why are you tailoring your
That's what I
offense
see.
towards a
No,
fucking
but it ain't the Sean
Browns got the
offense.
talent.
They can send us sauce. They can send us Amari Cooper.
Trey?
To do what, boy?
When you always playing that Wildcat
You can
offense,
find
who
out.
you talking
We
about?
gotta play y'all twice. You can find out.
Jacoby?
Fuck
Oh
around
my
and you can
god.
find out.
Trey,
Trey, when you always playing that Wildcat offense, who your quarterback was?
that was trash.
Wildcat?
Don't ask for that.
Yeah.
Chad Bennington the first time.
Who was the second time?
It was him for 2 years, but then he did get injured that second year. I forget who was our backup.
Okay, because to me, that's something what they need to play because they run game strong, you know. They run game is actually good. So if you
But
could do a
then
little,
you got up two running backs for that though. Because we had Ronnie Brown and Ricky Williams.
yeah, I know they actually
Yeah,
can
but
do
the
it.
Browns, the
He bring
Browns got
Raymond
two
back.
running back.
I do.
One of them not.
He
Huh?
bring Raymond back.
I hear what you're saying, you know.
They
I
got
hear what you're saying, but the problem is, my man, I ain't paying Deshaun all that money to run the ball.
Why not? If he can't, if he
No,
gets
That's a
if he
but
wide
can't
to
throw,
do.
he need a throw.
no,
He need
why?
a throw.
And Lewis,
No, well, man, if you,
that's what Jameis for, boy.
I can't do it. I can't do it with
why?
Deshaun.
Famous
Deshaun doing it.
Jameis, boy.
I just need you to win the game, man.
I
You
can
do
eat
it.
a dub.
You correct?
Huh? What this is? This a dub.
Y'all remember that season when Jameis Winston had like 30 touchdowns and 30 interceptions?
30
30 for
30, boy.
30, boy.
40 for 40.
Wait, I'll
40
take
for
that
40.
over Deshaun right now.
That's a wide. And he had
I,
Mike
I
Evans.
probably would too.
I would too. That's why I said I'll cut him.
You mean the Hall of Fame of Mike Evans?
But
But
yeah,
I get
right.
Mike. I
And the
get
wide
Mike
receiver
back
too,
tomorrow
Mike
when
Evans.
I download Madden 25. I starting with the Cleveland Brown franchise, and I cutting Deshaun Watson.
Voice order business.
Cool.
So Chrissy,
What?
whether win or
Oh
lose,
yeah.
what did your team do right plus wrong?
Team
Rating
ain't do nothing right.
they do nothing. Okay, what they do wrong?
Alright. Um you say what they do
Press
wrong?
Taylor strikes again.
Actually they start off good. So I mean I can say that's right. But alright. Doug Peterson needed to go. Press Taylor needed to go.
Fuck.
Both of the Taylor brothers need to go, but the other Taylor brother ain't on my team. That's the Bengals coach. But Doug needs to go because the same thing what he do on the Eagles is the same thing he do on here. He let Press Taylor Costa get let go
Yeah.
from the Eagles. And he bring this dude back to Jacksonville. I mean, with him to Jacksonville, and they doing the same thing, bro. They 7 pass attempts in the second half, bro. 7.
4 for 7.
The only time Trevor
3
misses
for
them
7.
drops from Kirk Cousins. Not Kirk.
Christian
Christian
Kirk.
Kirk. They tripping. Like why? Seven pass attempts. It was working in the first half. Why you stop? You just running it. With Tank Bixby and EDN was even having a good game. So then them dudes fought and went on their own 32. I don't know what they was thinking. And of course it didn't work. So like
PTSD.
that's just a Jacksonville play, dog. And they should have targeted BTJ more. Brian Thomas, bro. That's a offensive rookie of the year. So they
All
can
right, I hear you. What about you, Vado? What did y'all do right and what did y'all do wrong?
Well, our defense was on point. We had 2 safeties. Yep. That's very real. Most of that you can get one safety. Ain't no way to really getting two safeties in one game. Our defense was balling, but the main thing I noticed with Bo Nix, I don't know if this him not going through his progressions or if this is how they coached him up. But as soon as he snapped the ball, he throwing he ain't even reading the field. He just throwing the whoever he predetermined or whoever Sean Payton them when they say, hey, when this play is called, you throw it here. I don't know which one it was, but that really messes up because they showed replays where we had open receivers, but he never even get to that part of his progression. So we missed out on some big plays. Had a lot of 3-and-outs. Like it was very frustrating watching the game. We had a lot of 3-and-outs where we couldn't stay on the field. So it ain't like Seattle blow us out or they dominate us or anything like that. It's just that we had opportunities that we missed. But I was happy with our defense. I believe, even though we gave up 26 points, I believe it was because they was on the field so much that the score get high. If we was able to sustain some of them drives, our defense would hold them niggas to under 20 points. I sure.
Okay. Shams. Shams.
Right? Yeah, right. Yeah.
What did y'all do right and what did y'all do wrong?
What we do, not giving up on the run. You know, the first half, the run game really wasn't there. So, like I say, coming back to the second half, and we had more rushing yards than passing yards. That was something I was happy with, and the adjustments the coach make are wrong. I still feel as though they need to make at least try trade or try
Some
pick up a free
the
agent wide
fuck is
receiver.
someone frying fish now? The fuck going
I saw that's true.
Yep,
No, but
yep.
no, I also
Reveal
thought that
yourself, dog. Whoever this is, reveal yourself or mute your shit. The fuck.
But I don't need best. I know that I mean. We need another receiver. We need someone because I'm a seer, but I want us men, but 150 or less. I need them to add the ball out. Because later on in the season, once the season start going on longer and longer, people can start stopping the run. And if we don't have the weapons to add the ball out, that can just do us there. So they have to try sign some wide receiver or make a trade.
Okay.
You don't believe in Lad McConkey?
I mean, he good now. Don't get me wrong, but you get teams who done stand to lose Carolina. Ask them what they want.
Hold on, before we get there, Trey, what did y'all do right? What did y'all do wrong? Jesus.
like a swinging us.
She ain't cooked this food yet, bro. Motherfucker.
I'm scrambling the egg.
I got a
But I ain't like what my team did. I could start off with wrong first. When we come out the gate muddy, but I kind of understand why. But still, we gotta tighten up. No pun intended. But gotta do better. You can't come out dragging your foot, especially against good quality games. But what we did right
Yeah.
was being resilient and coming back in the second half and sticking to the game plan and executing. Kind of still feel like there was more points left on
Wait,
the board, but
Jesus
yeah,
Christ, dog.
swinging that arm,
After 10:30 and then, but
putting everything out the board.
Shit.
pause by Drake. I ain't gonna lie.
But yeah,
All
Drake,
right, Kiame, I was gonna come to you next, but not yet. Clem,
I
what
ain't have
y'all?
nothing to say, bro. I
you gotta
just
talk
say,
to you and Dumbo, man.
Ah, Lord, Clem, you don't got nothing to
Daniel
say?
didn't do anything
no,
right.
but I like I shopping around for new teams, you see, so I can't do it no more.
Clem, you
So
can't do that.
I shopping
You
right.
can't
around
blame
for
the
some
better
new
boy.
I mean, they
ones.
scored 6 more points in last opening game.
Since Daniel finished signing his extension, he only have 2
But
touchdowns and 3 picks set.
ain't nothing
Would
we
they,
could do. And then
would
listen,
they,
nigga come off the steam, but they ball game now with the ship. So I honestly don't think he's a bad
Sorry, I
coach,
can send
but
you the picture right now
right?
so you can put it up.
What they do right, Clem?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing, man. I
He ain't do
mean,
Yeah,
nothing.
like, neighbors wasn't bad
ain't
though.
nothing to talk about, dog. So
All
Story
right,
can't do the
next
picture.
question.
all right, bro. Hold on. All right. So Angelo, what y'all did right, what y'all did wrong. I think you didn't speak on this, but I'll let you
No, I
go
didn't get a
again.
chance.
No, you didn't. Okay.
Yeah. Uh, if you ask me what we did right, the only thing I can say we did right is we didn't give up on the run. I'm glad we didn't give up on the run. They was trying to get Brees Hall active, use him in the passing game and use him in the rushing game. I was kind of happy they tried to stay consistent. What we also did right is the offensive line did look good. Bosa, I'm not even sure if Bosa had a sack. And if he did, he only had one. Sorry, for the most part, we protected A-Rod really well. I was happy how we protected A-Rod. I didn't feel he got a bunch of pressure. He had time to throw the ball. We had some turnovers. To me, that wasn't his fault. Uh, Now, if you ask me what we did, what we didn't do well, I'm not going to say we didn't do it well, but the Jets isn't designed to deal with a power back because, like I said, our defense, our linebackers and defensive linemen, they good because they actually can play in coverage and it's a passing league. You ain't gonna have much teams them that have that bully like Derrick Henry or that's why I said McCaffrey to me wouldn't have been able to play as good as their running back yesterday. He was just hard to tackle. But honestly, I think once the Jets stay on the course, I'm not upset about the game. I think they learn about it. It's good to get your ass cut early. You can learn from it. You get more incentive to actually get better. You don't get arrogant. And I think we could. I think we could be a better team for it. Honestly, I honestly do. I'm not upset. And I had us to lose that game anyway.
Listen, all I can say is
Wait, who cooking?
wait, and I know,
Hold
and
that.
I know that tastes good, you know. I know that tastes good. You know, now banging the program, I know that's not. But what my team did well at first, I like how Sean tried to ease Bo into the game, but to me, Bo was he's a rookie quarterback, hostile environment against a Mike McDonald defense. Pretty much looked how I thought he would have looked. But the piggyback over Votto, defense did very well. I was very pleased with what I saw. I didn't expect that, and of course they want to talk about how bind up the Seattle offensive line was. I don't care about that because they wasn't running much on us late. Running much on us early until late when they started to use more the two tight end packages to get our linebackers off the line of scrimmage a little bit. That's when we started to struggle a little bit with keeping Kenneth Walker them in check. But two safeties, especially in the first half. I mean, I was our defense. I figured our defense would be good this year. I think we might be better than people think. But Bo Nix is a rookie. There's only one game. We on to Pittsburgh.
Hey Bernard, you miss Noah Fine like me. Every time I see Fine in that uniform, that bug me.
But
Why?
let me tell you
You
something.
didn't want him.
What?
No, hold on,
That's
now,
the
King.
one person who get traded I didn't want to go, bro.
Thank you. Shelby could have gone. You could have gone. Noah, we should have hold on him. Because to
Which
me,
our quarterback was named the
he
young
better
Jersey
than
quarterback?
Dulcich. True
Drew
love.
Lock could have go, bro. Yeah, we remember that.
Yeah, he got to go.
Oh, cool.
Because I can tell you, I'll take Noah Fine over Greg Dulcich right now.
Fox.
All right. So Kim, you was the last one, but I got something just to say though. You was a cool lodge, you know. That was your mic the entire time, bro. Who cooking? Cooking right now.
Yeah.
That was Kim.
Yes, that was Kim. I
That's
didn't
why
mute
I
his
ain't
mic.
saying nothing.
That's why he didn't say nothing.
Yeah,
That was Kim the entire time, bro.
Kim
Anyway,
stand
Oh,
on.
anyway,
anyway, are you ready for me to go?
yeah, bro, yeah, that's straight.
Tell us what you
All
on
right,
that.
what
Kim.
my team did right, they won. They won. That's,
Man,
that's what they did
Straight
right.
to the point.
The defense, the
can't give y'all
defense
niggas a
still looked good.
platform, babe.
The defense, I wanted to see how the defense look without Bill. I really, really wanted to see how the defense look without Bill because I really need to see that. I thought they was gonna see if they took a step back or if they stayed at the same, and they stayed at the same. Without Burrow having any weapons, you would think their run game would have been better. We held them to 70 yards. That's great. Zach Moss, I mean, he did score a touchdown, but that's it. I would have liked. This isn't a wrong. Well, this is wrong. I wish we need to work on our penalties because that's one thing we've been plaguing us the past 2 years. Penalties. Oh my gosh, we can get some penalties. False starts. This one moving every single. We need to fix that. Also, I'd like to see Jalen Polk and Pop Douglas get some more targets because I would like to see the young receivers what they could do.
I
Austin
like
Hooper and KJ Osborne, they they okay, but I like to see the young wide receivers get some reps. I think Jalen Polk got like one target, one reception. We just drafted him. We need to see what he got.
So, Kim, this week y'all basically, well, let me say y'all, yeah, y'all have the potential, y'all have the potential to go 2-0. Your
The price of
prediction,
the price of the
gosh,
brick going up.
your prediction was 4 wins. But if
No, I
y'all
said
go,
6 wins.
you said six
They said
wins.
they said 4 wins. I said six,
Okay, but if y'all go 2-0, still 6 wins or
7, maybe 8,
I
all right.
wish
maybe
West
eight.
was here. I wish West was here because he was talking crazy in Grove the other
He was
day.
talking. He was talking that
Talking
shit,
about
bro.
playoffs and things. I was
Well,
like,
yeah, he
what?
say when they once they get
Yeah,
Grizzly
he
Bay
say
on,
that for
With
joke.
Jacoby,
he
with
say
Jacoby
Grizzly Bay on
Brissett.
board, they're in playoffs, but
Jacoby Brissett is a great game manager, bro. And this my quarterback.
All right,
Yeah,
so
where the game manager was in Miami
gee,
with the better team. Okay.
No one care about Charles, bro.
I guess manage losses, bro. What's it?
Y'all has managed losses on the whole.
It can come. Don't watch nothing. Them dog days getting
1973.
darker, bro.
okay, so another thing what I wanted you to know from y'all is that so the Chiefs won on the opening night, right? Do they look like they could make a three-peat, or is it too soon?
I
Yeah,
mean, to
I
be
can
honest
never
with
count
you,
my home out.
yeah,
Yes.
once you have
that's
Mahomes,
that.
you always have a chance to three-peat.
You know what was scary about that game?
Yes.
Kelsey didn't do anything. That was very scary.
That ain't the scary part. They still ain't look like they up to speed that fully. If they hit a stride, boy, that's why I trying to say now with these weapons. Like, boy, if they hit a stride now, but the whole league in problems, boy.
So
I, I just can say one thing. After Rice looked good, 7 catches for 103.
Pause.
Brady scored a touchdown. He first touch in the NFL. Hollywood Brown ain't reach yet.
Real.
Copy.
Travis Kelsey out there, they doubling him. He like a decoy. So these niggas eat. Like, bro,
Pacheco
when,
running.
Yeah, Pacheco
When
running.
Hollywood come back, it could be a problem.
As I said, Hollywood gonna show y'all something. He gonna show y'all. Stay there.
No, I believe he can get some drops, but Hollywood can make the offense dynamic, though.
whoa.
I ain't into that.
I ain't into that.
Why they call Juju name, boy?
Ooh,
Juju Smith.
garbage, boy.
He
He
had a
dropped.
drop
He
too,
had
but
a
he's
good pass and
trash.
he dropped it. Garbage.
Fuck him.
He can get cut
I'm
before the
empty
season
as
over.
still there, right?
He can get cut before the season over.
All
No,
right,
but
so
they can keep him, but they can keep him. They like
Yeah,
Juju.
but he can get cut.
Him and
MVS still
McCall
there, right?
Hartman.
He can get cut.
They can keep. They love them. I don't know
Hey,
why.
where
No,
Tony is,
Hardman can
bro?
stay. Hardman
Someone,
know the offense.
Hardman is the playoff
someone pick up
run
Tony,
man.
right?
I know. Did they?
Yeah, he
No, I
going to
don't
the
think.
Yeah,
Browns.
I think someone pick
Tony
him up.
get
Huh.
Yeah,
cut, boy.
He going to the Browns.
They ain't
Yeah.
want that shit on their
Yeah, he
DM, boy.
going to the Browns.
Oh, they
He
Tony
in the
is
definitely
half
ain't
of
practice.
winning.
Mahomes'
They
picture.
He
they
on the
definitely
practice
finish.
squad.
They
Yeah,
definitely into
he on the
nothing.
practice squad.
Well, not even on the roster.
so like
Right?
what?
Fuck.
All right, so Vado, I asked y'all this on Sunday, rating Grove. but I didn't send the question out. But you said that this was going to be pretty simple, so I'll do it now. Can each person name currently the top five tight ends, or you'll need time for that?
Um,
Oh,
Why do you
let me
time
let
for that?
me let me
I need
try off the
time
top
for
of my
that
head.
too.
Okay.
I can go. This ain't in the order. Kelsey, Kittle, I got Laporta from Detroit. Um,
McBride.
I he's a rookie or is he second year or what?
I think this is second or third year, but he is killing the Bills though.
Yeah, I see that.
Likely.
Likely is where I was going for number four.
It's still too early or not for me.
No,
You're too
No,
early
I
to
but he
see.
call
got
them
he
tight
last
ends,
year.
bro.
No, last year he was playing good
Evan
last year.
Ingram,
Yeah,
boy.
he played good last year too. So
But
that's
if he
why.
do it for this year, I'll slot him. I ain't gonna lie.
And for number five, boy, I know.
Jake Ferguson.
Evan Ingram. What happened to him, boy?
Jake
Evan,
Ferguson
What
ain't
he
a
injured?
bad
Jake,
choice, you
He
know.
injured something, boy.
Yeah, he hurt.
he injured. He hurt.
I
Doc
did like
favorite weapon.
I did like Schultz used to be favorite weapon too before he go on Houston.
Yeah, he
What your
get over that
boy?
white
What your
boy. He have a white boy
Your
syndrome.
boy injured too, boy. What's his name? Joku. Joku. Yeah.
Yes. Oh,
Yeah.
but speaking of tight ends, you know who
Hunter
surprised me?
Henry.
You know who surprised me this weekend? Kyle Pitts. He had a good game, even though Kirk Cousins is garbage.
No man.
He get it. He
And,
get a
and I
touchdown
tell
or
y'all,
not?
Pitts was gonna
but
surprise y'all.
Kirk Cousins also have a rapport with his tight ends.
Yeah. I feel
TJ
TJ
Hawkinson
Hawkinson in
when
the
he was in
top five,
Minnesota.
but he
Yeah,
injured too though.
yeah. Tory, that fifth spot, that like a toss up for me.
Up in the
I
air,
got
boy.
like 2, 3 people I could put
It
there.
ain't no
I got my
five.
boy. I got my boy Ingram too, boy.
Oh
Boy,
yeah,
fuck
Evan
Ingram,
Ingram.
boy. One catch, 5 yards.
Wait, he only get like 2 targets.
Boy, I ain't care. He's
Your
supposed
boy
to catch
get
the
injured
second
too.
one.
Evan Ingram is ball though. You
Uh,
can't say that. He's ball.
Josh, I had to drop him right now.
Drop. He'll
Oh,
go
this
off as
this
soon
where
as you
this
drop
all
him.
is coming from.
So
Wait, if,
who y'all have as top four? Because I looking at this list right now. I looking at
But
it
it
now.
I
ain't
say
five to
I
me.
say Kelsey, Kittle, um, likely I go on likely,
Laporta.
and I go on Sam
Laporta.
Laporta
But
from Detroit.
Likely,
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
it's
uh-uh.
likely he ain't gonna make my list.
He ain't gonna make my list. If I had to choose, I looking at this list now. They looking at if I had to choose, I use Laporta, Kelsey. I'll put Kittles in there for top five. Dalton for Buffalo, I'll put him there. I think he could
Kincaid.
be good.
Kincaid,
Yeah, I think he could be there
Boy
this
had
year.
a
I
good
think he.
game too, you know.
who getting there potential all right now?
No, I mean it's only week one, so you only going off what you think
That's
they could
why I
do.
get likely.
That's why I said I believe.
but it ain't
I
no
think I
five
think
then. It ain't
Buffalo,
a
and then I think it's too quick to give up on Mark Andrews.
Boy, get out of here
no,
with that.
that
Likely
gone though.
replacing him.
That ship done
Likely
sailed.
replacing him. Likely replacing him.
That ship done
Just
Hey,
like
sailed.
look
Mark
for
Mark
just like
Andrews at the cliff.
It
just like
starts from
Devin,
last year. That's
just
why it's
like
not to
Devin
tell them.
and just like Devin A. Chain in Miami. He replacing most of their RB1 no more. You
Mo,
could see when the
Mo,
replacement happening.
most of it can be like the goal line back if anything.
Story.
Mark
The
Andrews
number
at the
five.
cliff.
The
So you
number
believe you
five
hold
could
on,
be a toss up.
Yeah.
hold on, Clem. 1 second, Clem. 1 second, Clem. Let me ask a question. So Trey, what you say just now?
I hear you, Clem.
When I say most of it is the goal line back.
Yeah, who could be the starting back you and Vado say?
Devin A. Chain
AJ
or
and Waste the
Chani.
starter. He is the
Devin,
starter.
he can't. I can be honest with you. This is just my personal opinion. To me, he ain't an every down back. I don't think that's an every down. I don't think
Boy,
his
we don't
body.
have an
Yeah,
every
you don't
down
have to be
back
every down
system.
RB1 though.
We
Well,
have
I can
like
tell you
four
this.
running backs, but you know this Jeff Wilson end the game, right?
Yeah. They share a lot normal.
And Jalen Wright
Yeah.
isn't even
Yeah.
active.
Well, okay. If that's the
That was
case,
a
then
huge pause for Judo.
Hey, tell
okay.
you.
Well, Trey. Well,
Well,
Trey,
come
I'll
on,
say
you
this
too
then.
old to be gay.
If that's the case, then you're doing what basically I believe what Nick Wright basically say that the position. So I wouldn't say he says that it only a few running backs were that valuable. Like McCaffrey's only a few. So if that's the case, he doing the same thing with y'all. Y'all doing the same thing. What he say do? Just get 3 or 4 running backs and just keep throwing
But
bodies.
I mean,
they got 3 or 4
basically, right? But
quality running backs.
our system fast moving too. So we need them. We need niggas who can be able to rotate in and out.
But
Whoa.
Yeah.
Miami got quality running back. They like one of the only teams I see where all they running back is solid.
Pause.
Pause.
Hold on, wait, man. I can make this quick, right?
What about
Yeah, the change is called. Yeah.
What's your thoughts? What's your thoughts on Doc's new contract? Highest paid.
Who you talk? Who you gonna do?
You.
Oh, listen. We all know before he get paid, the highest annual salary was 55 million. How the hell you jump? Everybody was getting 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. How the hell you get to 60 million, bro?
Jerry, bro.
Getting
Jerry.
crazy.
They ain't had no
Getting
choice.
senile. Bro, I giving you 56 million per year. And I don't even want to do that, but I can do that because, hey, this is how it goes. You in the next in line, you get the
That's the
I
market,
know way
yeah.
in the world they jumping to 60 million. Bro.
They have to.
So,
You and the agent could go somewhere else. Y'all could kick rocks, bro.
And what they was gonna do? You think Jerry feel like
So what you think they was
this
gonna do?
close?
It's correct.
But
He
in the
They
end,
was
feel
gonna
like
take
he
the
had
56. After a while,
No,
they
fully
told you,
guaranteed.
No. He was gonna take 56.
Not fully, but it's the 30, 230.
nah,
Hey, Clem.
so we can have to circle back on Patrick Mahomes' contract. What he signed? What 2-3 years ago? I can't remember.
That was
But
2 years
anyway,
ago.
That was like
11
4.
more quarterbacks making way more money than him. But he making like what 45 million per annum right now.
Over
On
10 years, though.
10 years.
10 years.
Yeah.
No.
What?
no,
You get 10
no.
years.
no.
10
Yeah.
years,
But
45
like I
million.
put it in the group the other day. They actually reworked that contract. So from 2023 to 2026, which is a 4-year period, he's making 52.5 million a year. So they put
Wait,
7.5 more.
You could go down that list. It's 11 more quarterbacks who making way more shitloads, a boatload of money. But like you could go down the list and look at it like who better than them? Like
Well,
Yeah,
it
but they
ain't-
ain't get 10 years, though.
It ain't
None of
11
them-
no more. It ain't
They ain't get
11
10
no
years,
more.
though, Clem.
It's like seven. It's like 7 quarterbacks ahead.
I think,
but
I think
that
I think we're looking at it
the Chiefs more flexibility to do what they doing now.
okay, that's true. But let me tell you something. Just the thing why I said, me personally, we always got to remember, people like Mahomes ain't gonna mind taking a little bit less than like 6, 7 quarterbacks because guess what? The endorsements what Mahomes get, these are the quarterbacks they can get outside of Doc. And Doc's probably only getting it because he's the Dallas Cowboy. That's why I a little against giving Doc the 60. Now I understand they would have had to give him 60 because there's nowhere else for him to go. But being a Dallas quarterback, Dallas Cowboys quarterback, the amount of money what he making in endorsements, they carry him way past it. Mahomes ain't worried about no 52. I sure Mahomes got endorsements would probably carrying him to around probably $80 million a year. Maybe even a close to $100 million
That's
a year.
State Farm.
Brittany don't look like she's
You
needing
gotta
much
look
money
at
either.
state taxes too.
She just look like she's
Yeah, but
needing some
even if
gin.
you have to state taxes, it's still way better.
No,
So
but I
that's
mean
why
for certain niggas wanting more money. That's why they like
Ain't
can't
no
really
state
blame
docs in
them.
Texas.
No, that's why Doc crazy and Jerry crazy. See what they saying? Because Doc would have to show me the market out there that he worth 60 million.
Trey,
I
listen
was
to me.
giving
You
it
don't
that.
believe the market was to give him 60?
Who?
No.
The Giants would have given him 65.
I believe that. I
Giants
believe
would have
that.
given him
Probably.
65.
I ain't gonna lie, I
I
believe that.
guarantee
Probably
you, Giants would have
70.
given him 65
Who
if
does
he
he
did
get paid,
open
bro?
market.
Maybe.
You right, you got me on that one.
But I
They
can
give Daniel
franchise tag
Jones
you.
money.
I can franchise tag you.
They
Bro.
can't franchise him. They
Why
put
not?
that in the
Well, let me
contract.
ask y'all this: if they didn't
Okay,
re-sign Doc, who they was gonna go for? Where would they go for
There was
quarterback?
nowhere for him to go. That's why he
Shut
straight
up.
drafted him for 60.
You think Jerry gonna trust Shador? Jerry,
Nobody.
I sure Jerry feel
He
like
couldn't get
he
Shador.
had.
Dallas wasn't gonna be that
Dallas
dead.
ain't gonna be that dead to
Dallas
get
wasn't gonna
Shador,
never
though.
be that dead.
Trade
I
Doc
saw
for the
Jerry
first
feel like
round
he had
pick.
like the 4-yard line at getting this championship before he died. I saw
I
he feel like he
think
had the 4.
Shador
They ain't
going
winning
top
Ow.
10.
championship, but
With
Shador ain't going
Zeke
top
as
10.
your starting running back.
But
No.
Shador get wherever
They don't respect running back.
That's there.
They let go of Zeke to keep what your boy was named
Tony Pollard.
Pollard. They let
Just to
Zeke
let
go
him go to
keep
bring
just to let
Zeke
Pollard
back.
go too.
Pollard
To bring
ain't,
Zeke
but
back.
to be real, Pollard ain't live up to what they thought he's gonna do.
Pollard is ass, but
He ain't live up to that.
He ain't on Cowboys, man.
This game and Titans
They,
was the
I don't think the Cowboys were in, but running back. They just want Doc drop back and throw it all the years.
yeah.
Well, they
Zeke
get
I'm over there
38.
somewhere.
They get 38 million. At wide receiver and quarterback, but they ain't running no ball.
No,
Yeah, you think they have CD Lamb for nothing? But free CD Lamb, no. He looked good in the Patriot uniform. Pause.
Getting the ball from who? Jacoby?
Fuck
Trizzy.
that.
Drake May.
BBL? All right.
don't call a man jersey players.
All right, so just looking at just to wrap up week one. What was your thoughts on Saints versus the Panthers?
Blow
I
it.
ain't gonna win this
I
one.
didn't see that score coming. I ain't gonna
Garbage.
lie.
I thought
Panthers is
Panthers was gonna
garbage.
win.
I
I ain't gonna
only
lie.
get to watch that game because I was skipping over that channel to get to the other game.
But that score surprised me.
But they ain't even played a game,
Alvin
bro.
Kamara surprised me.
How?
Why you surprised you? He been doing that, bro.
They
Yeah, but
trying to figure it now.
he looked like he was
Wait,
heading towards the
if you
cliff.
look
He
at
was
him and
driving
Kamara
to
been
the
there,
parking lot
they
to
the
the cliff.
same, but
Who played? That's Vado
that's
again.
that's what I don't get.
Follow like man.
All right, all right.
That's his quarterback name rhyme with something.
Vado, speaking of
Oh,
you and your quarterback. What about the Steelers versus the Falcons?
well, JJ Watt, I mean, sorry, TJ Watt take over the game. He was all over Kirk Cousins. Kirk couldn't do
Pause.
nothing.
Pause.
Kirk couldn't do nothing. But like I said, I was impressed with Kyle Pitts. Also, the Steelers, I know their plan was to start Russell Wilson this year, but they need to stick with Fields. Because a part of me look at that game and I say, boy, if Russell Wilson was here, they could lose the same game they win.
Really,
I
I ain't
truly
gonna lie.
believe that.
Either
They
find a
need
way to throw it
they
interception.
need to stick with Fields.
Fields
So
might
Mike
just need a
Tomlin going
change of scenery.
500.
Russ is
That's what
who?
they been telling niggas. You want to see what Caleb doing
Russ
in
is. He might
Chicago?
need someone like Mike Tomlin. You
So
know,
Mike
Mike
Tomlin
Tomlin,
going
Defensive
he's a
500
great
too.
rebounds.
motivator, man.
I,
The
yeah, you
fingernail.
you you you're right, Game. That's the only thing I give him because Angelo is running on with Tomlin. He's the greatest. And blah blah blah.
No,
He's
no,
a
I
great
never said he's
motivator.
the greatest. No, 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 no,
He's a
no,
great
don't,
motivator of men.
no,
I
no,
give you
no.
that.
Don't say that. I just said Tomlin is an elite defensive coach, in my opinion. And on top of that, that honestly, any quarterback, any coach, what could say they've been inside the NFL for 10 years, over 10 years, and never had a losing season. No matter how dead the team is at quarterback, no matter what trial and tribulation go, no matter how much injuries they go through, something got to be said about that. If you could inspire, I mean, this could come as a no homo, so I can say it's not no homo, but if you can inspire men to that level and different men to play at an elite level, even when your team ain't elite, and always have a, no, at least not have a losing season. Ain't much people could have. Bill couldn't do it. Andy Reid couldn't do it. You cannot name none of the great coaches you could actually say could have done that.
I don't like this, but Angelo have a point.
Later, I know he's a great
No, I
motivator,
give him
man.
that.
He had the rapist, he had CTE, and he had whatever the fuck Le'Veon Bell had going on, and he had them niggas running every
No,
like
wait,
clockwork.
don't forget steroid man, James Harrison.
Yeah, he don't allow his team to quit on him, and he hold them accountable. At the end of the day, when you have a
Fields might
coach,
need that.
when you have
Fields
a coach,
never had no structure inside Chicago.
I feel you all on that, but I like
Whoa.
schemers. I like schemers. I don't like motivators of that. I mean, they have a place in football too. I like niggas who scheme up
But
shit. Kyle
I ain't gonna lie
Shanahan.
though.
That's why I love Kyle Shanahan, even though he's some
Pause.
find a way to lose.
No,
Lose
but
every he's finding a way to lose
I
every
get
Super Bowl he in, but
I
you know,
I
I
get
still
what
like
Vado
Kyle.
saying.
Because as much as
I
you
get
talk,
what
but he's a
Vado
great
saying.
runner of the ball. He do not run the ball in the Super Bowl. Why? Why? How you do the same thing
But
twice?
we ain't come
Brock
there to
Purdy,
watch
boy.
niggas run no
Three
ball. We
times?
come to watch niggas air it out, catch touchdowns with one hand.
Brock Purdy,
I ain't
We
boy.
gonna lie.
come to watch niggas run no ball.
God is my second favorite head coach in the NFL, but I will never forgive him for that shit show he do in
In
Atlanta as
Atlanta.
the
I know
OC.
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I'll never forgive
Very,
him for that.
very true.
Excuse
Nah,
me.
that I can't let slide because he let Patriots win and historic fashion.
Nakeem
I
them
know
at
like the Patriots, you let them come
Nakeem
from
and where I
behind.
saw him and this is one of the greatest nights of my life, man. Fuck you already.
Fuck you, man.
All right, so hold on. Let me see what's next. The Texans and the Colts. You want to watch
Uh,
that?
Yeah, boy.
Yeah,
that
Yeah, I
was
got a piece of that. It was an
we watch
underwhelming.
most
It
of
was
the games.
an okay game.
Listen,
Yeah.
2 words. Joe Mixon. That boy came
Yeah,
on like a fool.
Yeah.
Bengals. I know
Wow.
Bengals shaking
Came
their
on like
head
a
now.
fool.
But Zach Moss there,
Next.
bro.
Texans got
70
And
the
yards,
Rangers,
bro.
Zach
boy.
who?
another thing, Anthony Richardson
The boy
don't make no
from
sense.
Bayside.
Really?
Oh, stop.
Bills and
I,
Cardinals.
I,
Cardinals is trash.
No. What's
Trey,
this?
let me.
Kyler
I know
Josh,
Murray.
Trey about to go off.
Josh Allen
I
need to
don't
go
think. Yeah,
off.
Trey about to
Trey
stop
about
for
to
real.
go
Hold
off.
on.
Give it them.
Kyler Murray need to get the fuck out of Arizona. He missed Marvin Harrison Jr.
For
on
the
the
game winning
last play
touchdown.
wide open. But not gonna do so much for my fantasy and the fuck the Bills scored.
Whoa.
I had to go. Hey, fam,
Whoa.
double my knees and going home.
Whoa.
Hey, boy, you
Like
say
real wife.
You got a fantasy. That's your Colorado.
yeah,
Some
that's why
against balls for the do a lot of fantasy.
He
That's
messing his.
crazy.
All is good. Right?
So all is gone. Tracy, I lose that one.
Sorry,
But
Dean, stop.
but I was fucked up. But hey, when I watch that play over and over, but he's bugged me. But the short
Josh
niggas
Allen
ain't
played.
supposed to be throwing the ball and thing, man. Get him out of there or something.
Josh Allen played the league though.
He ain't play shit.
No man, you like hate on Allen, boy. You can't hate on Allen, man. He play elite.
Wait, Chrissy. You saw the play, Chrissy.
Made a rough in the pass, eh?
All right, then.
This is what I was waiting on.
Ask Chrissy if they ain't changed the momentum in the whole game.
I ain't gonna lie.
Boy.
That call is garbage for real, though.
It was. I saw it.
Boy, if they stop Buffalo from scoring before half, right then and there, and walk down and score, play that game out of reach, boy. Them niggas call it. Wait, Josh Allen's pointing at the ref before he hit the floor. I couldn't believe this shit.
Okay, even
That's
if
when
it
you use
wasn't
an
like
elite
I said, I
quarterback.
still
You get
never
elite
get
quarterback calls.
Even if it did happen like that.
So
Wait.
even if it did.
Okay, I didn't watch it. Y'all want me to take your word for it, but I personally
It
didn't
was a
watch it.
terrible call. Terrible call.
Okay. So if it was it was a terrible call. They shouldn't have get the call. But if you watch the rest of that game, wait, that nigga put them on his back. He put that team on his back, and he carried them to win. And
I agree.
And
I
you gotta
agree.
give him credit for that.
Yeah.
I ain't taking away the credit
When
from
he
that,
beat the Dolphins Thursday.
But the refs also put them on their back.
They play
Sure.
Thursday, right,
That's what I'm
Josh?
saying. Josh
Yeah.
Allen
They
is
playing
elite.
Thursday.
They playing the Dolphins.
Oh well, we can see all this could be put to bed.
Josh Allen's the second best quarterback in the NFL.
Nah, I wouldn't go that far yet.
Wait,
I'd say so.
What you speak on, much?
I mean, he up there.
He's second best quarterback in the NFL.
No. I wouldn't go that far yet.
No, but
He's the only one. He's the only one that can trust to go. I'd say if you give me one quarterback, but now you got to go against Patrick Mahomes. Who's the quarterback you picking?
You picking him?
No, they
I got to pick Josh Allen. I got to pick Josh.
Joe Burrow, man.
Why you gotta stop?
You
That
know
nigga
You know
got
Joe
106
Burrow. Joe
against
Burrow beat
Mahomes,
Patrick
boy.
Mahomes,
Joe
right?
Burrow done
Josh
beat him, eh?
Allen and he never beat
You all
Mahomes.
watch Joe Burrow on Sunday.
Of course I
No,
did.
but against
Of
Mahomes,
course I did.
he's become Tom Brady for some weird reason.
No, he used to become Tom Brady.
Yeah, last time he played Mahomes, he lose.
Yeah, that's the first one.
Yeah, that's his Mahomes take that game place in the man.
Yeah, he did. Because you all
No,
all them will
I
borrow
see the
it.
whole
They can say,
team.
all right, come.
But I ain't picking Josh Allen to go against Mahomes.
Y'all
That's
care
why-
about Bears
why they say
versus
second best.
the Titans or not?
Wait,
No.
Titans lose. The Titans
Will
lose.
Levis.
The Bears,
Will
they scored
Levis
no
is
offensive
ass.
touchdown.
Will Levis put the yarn on the head and drop the knees, boy.
I
Y'all
got
should
one
have
thing.
made that a sucker.
He couldn't believe it. boy.
I got one thing to say about that. Their coach, Tennessee coach, said, and I quote, well, verbatim,
Oh, I saw that for real.
say if they punted the ball on first down on every drive in the second half, they probably would have won the game because the
I
offense
saw that.
keep turning the ball over.
But that
That's
hurt my
crazy.
feelings, boy. That hurt my feelings.
That's
I ain't gonna lie.
crazy.
What did he say again, Vado?
EJ, if they'd have punted the ball on first down on every possession in the second half, they probably would have won the game because the
Yeah.
offense turned the ball over 3 times.
And
Wow.
special teams give up a punt. I mean a block.
Oh yeah, the block one. Yeah,
I
One of
mean,
them
I
always
ain't
Titans
had
is
to go
score.
that
trash.
route, but I understand what he's trying to say. But it's a better route to go through than that. But I
No
understand.
yeah.
man, no better route,
But
boy.
that's
No better route.
if Will never say that, that's a terrible. That's
That was
terrible for your coach.
embarrassing,
Man,
boy.
how do you blow 17 point lead to defense and special teams, man?
And Caleb ain't do nothing, bro. Caleb
93
ain't
That's
do
the
yards.
crazy
nothing.
part.
It's
Caleb
just
looked
defense and
like
special
shit.
teams.
As bad as the Titans look, Caleb to look like shit.
Caleb
But the
say
coach,
he ain't out on the right fingernail polish, man. Now
no, but the problem is the coach gotta take some blame for that.
who? Special
I
teams or
mean, he take some
defensive?
blame. He take blame, but he
Yeah,
just saying
because
that's how
listen to me.
bad the offense was.
But if you have a young quarterback, you up 17, from you get that first interception and you see that you bringing the ball down, it wouldn't behoove you to try say, you know what, let me run the ball, let me be more conservative, let me take this over this on, let me try see if we could run the clock instead of
Derrick
punting it.
Henry gone.
You could have kneeled for 3 man. It's other quarterbacks who ain't gonna turn over the ball. You just don't need someone who ain't gonna turn over the ball and waste time off the clock, and then let your defense go the rest of the way.
Obviously, it ain't up.
That's why I say the coach dumb. The coach didn't think smart about that. I wasn't letting my quarterback just throw away the ball with a 17-point lead. I was running that ball every play after that.
Shit, you might as well.
The Raiders versus the Chargers.
Wilkins
Boring.
was trash. He celebrated.
Like I say, J.K. Dobbs, bro. Devontae Adams, that nigga, he won out of there, bro. I don't know if you all saw the shot with him on the sideline, on the bench
Yeah.
in the fourth
I don't know
quarter.
why he don't come. He might as well come to
New
the
York
Chargers.
Jets coming.
Stop.
He
Stop.
disgusted, bro. He
New
disgusted.
York Jets coming.
He won't,
Why would
he
you
won't
be
go to
now?
the Jets, man. He won't go to the
He coming.
Jets.
He coming. He coming.
Go
to
to
the
the
won't
Jets.
go to
Jets
the
to
Jets.
do what, boy? What
To
y'all
win
think
a
they
Super
building
Bowl.
over there, boy?
Bro,
What
him
do
and
this
Gary
stuff,
Wilson.
Anderson?
Him and
But
Gary
you just
Wilson.
don't want him be there trade.
And
That's
Brees
crazy, boy.
How this can happen?
The only
Breeze
thing,
trade him.
the
Whatever we
only
was
thing,
offering for Ayuk, we need to go offer for Devontae Adams.
Wait,
Angelo,
if they ain't bite for you, no, you think they can bite for
What
Adams?
we sent an offer for Ayuk.
Wait,
He didn't
Adams
want to.
can play
He
his
didn't want.
contract out in Vegas.
He didn't want it.
Vegas can
He
go
wanted
to
to stay
hell
in
before they
49ers.
trade that nigga, boy. Y'all
Trade
scared
Angelo,
of
just
them.
He gonna
trade
stay
scared
there
to see.
winning them.
I
Scared
need
of what,
Angelo.
boy?
I need Angelo
Y'all
to
ain't been
clear
in the
up something.
playoffs since 010, boy. What they
Yeah,
scared
no,
of?
I need Angelo. I need Angelo
Y'all
to
ain't
clear up
had
something.
10 wins from 015.
Hero tell me, Angelo tell him, if they trade and get Devontae Adams, he could be wide receiver too behind Garrett. Is that true?
And
If
he
he
was
comes,
wide receiver 3.
listen to me. If he comes there, Devontae gonna end up being wide receiver number 2 in my mind. I honestly believe that.
Wow.
Listen to me.
I'm
Yeah,
glad we
No,
get this on
you
tape.
wildin'.
no, listen to me. Listen to me.
Please
I
tell me
being
someone
honest.
record that.
This on YouTube, right? Or you're recording it now? Listen to me. At the end of the day, I know I'm saying right now that hey, guess what? Devontae have the better history, but I mean the better resume. But when you look at right now, I'm telling y'all, listen to me. I'm telling y'all, Garrett Wilson is a monster. As the season progresses, you can really see how much of a monster. This ain't the old Devontae, the old Devontae ain't as good as how he was back then. I mean, if Devontae now ain't as good
What?
You
as
sure?
Again, Vegas,
That
boy.
nigga's still solid, boy.
he's
Nigga
still
get
solid.
Gardner
Is he?
Minshew
No, don't
and
miss.
what the
Don't
boy
miss.
was before Gardner
Is he
Minshew?
as good as he was in Green Bay?
He ain't
Boy, he
far.
have a shitty
He's still
quarterback,
there.
boy.
He
I
just
gonna
don't
He
care to
say
be in Vegas
he
no
don't
more.
he don't
ain't
have
far.
Aaron Rodgers.
He
Ah,
came
boy,
here to play with
Minnesota
Derek
had
that
Carr,
him.
you
nigga
know.
make that nigga make all pro in Vegas, bro.
He,
Ain't
That
much
nigga
what
nigga
you
came to
still
play
tweet
do.
there
him?
with Derek Carr, bro.
He
What
make
you
all
tweet
And
pro
him?
they
in
trade
Vegas.
Derek Carr. That nigga don't want to be there no more.
Who he had there?
Car.
He came to play there with Carr. Him and
Boy,
Carr was
you
best
think
buddies.
y'all
You see
can
what
trade
Carr
for him
just
for
do?
dollars on the penny?
You see what Carr just do?
Yeah, but that
One
was Josh
game.
McDaniels. Josh McDaniels was ass.
Nah, but then ask me this. You're saying he had Carr. Garrett Wilson was subjected to Zach Wilson.
Oh,
All
That's
right.
your goat.
Let me ask you. Let me ask you one thing. This
Go
why
down.
let me tell you. Let me tell you the main reason why he ain't gonna be wide receiver one. Garrett, if Devontae come there, who Devontae BFF
The
is?
chemistry with him. The
Who
chemistry
he
with him and Aaron
BFF
Rodgers.
is?
His boy is Rodgers.
All right then.
Exactly.
That's it.
No, I think Rodgers could tell him, hey, this a young boy. What just what?
Tell him.
No, you can tell him.
He ain't ready to
Listen
tell
to
him
me.
not to fill his heart. You think he
Seriously,
can tell him
listen to
not
me.
But
for Devontae
if you
Adams?
think
Crazy.
Rogers
buddy.
can tell him that, but you must see
Hold
on
on.
them shoes
Buddy,
with Aaron Rodgers.
If
So,
Devontae showing,
Angelo,
Garrett
Hold
gotta
on.
get
Angelo,
in where he fit in.
Hold on. Let me say this. Story.
Angelo.
Real.
Hold on. Let me just say this last thing, and I can leave it at this, and we all can choose whatever y'all want to believe.
You always just leaving some shocking shit. Man. You gotta
No, don't worry
stop.
about you. I ain't worried about you. Finish fry your fish. But anyway, when you
That's game
when
yard.
you all look at being mature, I ain't saying Gal Wilson ain't mature at all, but he young. When you look at a both of their ego, you think it easier to go to Garrett Wilson and basically say, "Hey, I know I tell you, me and you was number one, me and you was one and two. We definitely running this. Now you get Devontae come there. It's easy to tell Devontae, say, hey, listen, he young, you know he have an ego. You could be number two. The ball can still spread around evenly. I don't. It's easier to have that conversation with Devontae to me, who then more mature, than to have that with Garrett Wilson. I think
Think
Garrett,
so?
I dead serious. Devontae is
All
a
right.
big man.
Watch
I don't
this
need to
now.
have
Let
no
me.
convo
Hold
with
on.
with
Wait.
Garrett.
Wait. Let me hear this rebuttal.
So you want to have a
Let,
conversation with
let,
Garrett?
let me hit you with this rebuttal
He
before
should
you
know
go.
what it is.
Let me
This
teach you
man,
this
this
something.
man say Devontae Adams gotta take a step back. That's crazy.
No,
I
watch
never say
this.
you have to take a step back. I say
Watch
you
You
have to
this.
say
get
you
a
have to
little
be,
too smart.
but then again, you say Mike Evans is a wide receiver too. So your wide receiver too is a little different.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. They little off.
Angelo say
Watch
that.
this now.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
but
yes, he did.
multiple
Mike
times.
Evans, the
He
Hall of
said
Multiple
Famer.
times.
Godwin. He said
Yeah,
Godwin
but
Yeah.
better.
Listen to me. He's a
Yes.
Hall of
he's be
Famer because of this
tweaking.
1,000. He's a Hall of Famer because of this 1,000 a
Yeah,
yard
yeah,
every
yeah.
season thing.
So
Listen to
you,
me.
He
so you
better
What?
think
than
he's
Godwin.
But
Listen,
who he
listen
had
to me.
all the time before Tom Brady?
No one.
But
Jameis.
oh,
Mike
Jameis who's
Lennon.
throw the ball.
That's
Jameis
Jameis.
who's throw the ball. Who's air the ball out every time.
Mike Lennon.
But he got to catch it. Pause.
But watch
So what
this,
if he
right?
have to catch it? Wait,
Let me show you.
Jameis is throw the ball. No, no homo. He's throw the ball deep every time.
Oh man,
That easy. But
Julio.
listen to
Because
me.
they was losing.
Listen,
Let me tell you something.
Julio Jones he ain't had that much yardage, and he had
Listen to
Matt
me.
Ryan uninterrupted.
In 16 games, I'm
That's a
sorry
wide
to
for
say,
truth.
a thousand yards for a number one option wide receiver is nothing impressive.
Wait, let me show
you
you why he
cold.
A
tweaking.
thousand, listen to me, and
So,
especially now with
Angelo,
17 games. With 17 games now, getting 1,000 yards as the number one option on a team is not impressive. It
You don't
just
like him
ain't
because he
impressive.
light
So
It's
skin.
it's more
That's
impressive in 16, one last game.
a little bit more impressive.
How?
Houston number
Angelo
Explain
don't
that
one.
to
like
me.
Angelo
Wait, let
don't
me.
like Mike Evans because me and him got the
Hold on,
same
hold
last
on.
name.
But this the part I don't. What I skill me. You gotta give him credit for consistency, dog. How much people do this ever?
No,
No,
but
I
watch
give
this,
him
right?
credit. I give him credit. My issue is this: when you look at what he had to do, listen, the only thing I might be lying about, serious, I just be amazed. Garrett Wilson get freaking over 1,000 yards with Zach Wilson. Zach
He's
is
barely
truck,
be
but
scraping
that's
1,000.
so
So
horrible that quarterback
by your
players.
logic, he only scraping 1,000 because of the extra game.
Who?
Garrett Wilson.
That's how shitty Zach Wilson is.
That's how shitty Zach is. So he
Man,
is.
Zach ain't on the team no
Because
more.
Mike
Leave
getting it
him
with
be,
Zach.
man.
Okay, who say Zach ain't on the team no more?
Me,
Okay, if
he
Zach
would
ain't
be,
on the team
man.
no more, if Zach ain't on the team no more, let's see how much yards he get this year.
Watch this, right?
998.
By your logic, when Tyreek become Miami, two should have gone them and tell them, look, yo, we get Jalen Waddle, right? You gotta take that step back and you gotta be wide
He
receiver.
young.
No,
He a
he
vehicle.
young. That's
No,
what I said.
Yeah.
Hey,
no,
we
no,
come from
let me,
no,
college together. Yeah,
let,
but
let,
no,
let's
you
try to
gotta be
figure
because
out
wide
when
team
receiver.
them, but
Tyreek
he's
What?
come
saying.
there, Tyreek wasn't old. When Tyreek
Who?
come there, Tyreek wasn't old.
Man,
Tyreek was still a young ego. Listen to me. Tyreek was still a young wide receiver with ego. Devontae old now. Devontae shouldn't
oh
still be
no.
looking. How old Devontae is? 31.
He should be but 31, 32.
What ego you should be having at 31, 32? This
And you
stupid
still putting
quarter.
up numbers the way he putting up with
30,
Yes.
shitty
30,
quarterbacks.
31, 31.
Okay, he's
Watch this.
31 years old.
When you
No,
putting up numbers the way he putting up with shitty quarterbacks, you have
Trey.
all the ego you want to.
Trey, no, listen to me. It comes a time in every man's life. This is what I believe. This is my personal belief.
Not wide
Regardless of
receivers.
whatever your
Not
stats
wide
is,
receivers.
We still
no,
talking
listen to me.
football?
Yeah. Your maturity level should then be to a point when you reach a certain age. I don't expect a 22-year-old, 23-year-old wide receiver who believe like I want the ball. I need my first. Jared Wilson didn't even get his first one. Oh, I want to mess up my all pro. I want to get this. I want to get. I looking for stats. To someone who's the one who already accomplished, who already do these things at the end of the day, coming to a team and basically saying, Man, I don't care if we lose that little young boy. I don't care if he in his feelings, this and that, whatever. I want my stats tonight. But you 30 something years old, you didn't go into the Hall of Fame. You didn't accomplish a lot of stuff that you said to accomplish.
But the
You
nigga
shouldn't be
won.
looking at people.
Alright.
No, see, the Hall of Fame thing ain't a lock yet, though. I look at them numbers. There ain't a lock yet, and that's one of the things he really striving for still, like to keep them numbers going so he get in the
But
Hall of
it
Fame.
ain't
That ain't
just
really a
that
lock
though.
yet.
It ain't just that. He forgetting the boy is a wide receiver. Which wide receiver you know? All right. T.O. going to Ocho team, right?
Yeah.
You think you think that Carson Palmer had a conversation with Ocho and was like, but he was wide receiver number 2?
Well,
They two divas.
them niggas cause Carson leave Cincinnati. I
They
All
have
two
right
the
then.
they
All
two
right.
the biggest.
And
That's a
and then
bad
what
time, but
since
they two
what
the
since
biggest
he do?
divas.
Since he tell Owens, you know what? But it ain't gonna work out. Don't call us. We can call you.
what
But they
Carson.
two the biggest divas. Look at
Man, but
Calvin
this what we
Johnson.
trying to show you.
Calvin
Wide
Johnson ain't not no
receivers
legal.
is they
No,
divas.
but
Them
Calvin Johnson
niggas.
never. Calvin Johnson was never a diva wide receiver.
That's a anomaly. That's the one.
Yeah, he's a anomaly for real. Him and Marvin Harrison. Yeah, they anomalies.
All right,
You don't
gents.
get much like that
We
more.
can move on though. We can move on though. The Lions versus the Rams.
Great game.
Chrissy, Chrissy, what's your
Oh,
thoughts on that?
I mean, as I was saying, like I was just watching Jameson go off, dog. He's my dog, boy. From Bama days, 121. I was waiting for that game, bro. I was waiting for that game. Goff did his thing. Goff do what he do. Um, Stafford do what he do. I think he made some mistakes. I can't remember exactly, but I'd have to watch it again. But that's all I have to say about that.
What about you, Kim?
That was a great game. That was a good head-to-head game. I enjoyed that game.
Yeah.
Goff showed who he is. Stafford, he was missing what's his name? Pakua. I hope I pronounced that right. That's what I was trying to get.
Puka.
But Puka.
Puka Nakua.
Cup showed that he still was a top receiver. Well, not top, but he still because he didn't look like he was hitting the cliff. He looked
He's
like he was
still
hitting.
top or no?
Yeah, he's still
He's
dog.
injured.
Yeah, he's injured.
That injury did look like it was carrying him towards not at the cliff, but could be sitting in the parking lot
I
maybe
think it
smoking
was
a
a
joint.
hammy or something. You know, they all season basically.
Yeah, but it's good to see Cup back. Pakua, I like to see them with all two of them at full strength. The
What
Rams
about
things,
you? What about you, Clem?
Um, well, Goff, he did look good. I think Detroit can be back up there with the top teams in the NFC. I mean, on outside of the Niners, I got them. Granted, they stay healthy. They got a nice team, but they got a nice team. Um, with the Rams, well, Nakua, well, he out. So, Cup about the beast. He can be back up there in the conversations with the top wide receivers, you know. I think they lost their tight end too. Tyler Higby, I think he out. I can't remember. But it was a good game overall. Um, yeah, that's it.
What about you, Vado?
Um, while I was watching that game, I was thinking about what Angelo saying because he was the only one who put Stafford in the elite level, but he's looking elite in that game. I ain't gonna lie. I was sitting there like, hold on, but Angelo might have been on this something. But my biggest takeaway is Detroit was playing with their foot. They was running the
Facts.
ball on these niggas all night, but for some reason they keep getting away from the run. And then when it was time to go ahead and win the game, they go on back to the run and dominate. Like the Rams had no answer, bro. So to me, they gotta put them away from in regulation. But they choose to do things the hard way, but they get the job done. But yeah, like Clem say, I think it could be them and the Niners at the end. But I ain't gonna count the Rams out because the Rams, I feel like they up there too. But it just depends on how. Well, I think Puka holding for like 4 weeks, based on what they saying.
Yeah, I
So when he come back, they could be a problem. So they the three I kind of have up there in the NFC.
who was the three you called?
The Niners, Lions, and Rams.
So you didn't call the Eagles.
No, I ain't really order.
For what? We
That's what
calling
I
them
was
for?
saying earlier.
They
I
ain't
ain't really
answering.
order.
That's what I was saying earlier about them. They out of the equation now.
I still believe the Niners get in the Super Bowl, but the Rams and when you talk the Niners fans, like you, them and the Rams have this little thing where they know the Rams could beat them at the right moment in time. Like they ain't scared of the Rams. So it's like, wait, the Rams is the only team in that division. If they catch us the right time, they could beat us. Because even last night when he looked at the schedule, he was like, I think they got the Rams at home, and then a couple of these like, but the only game I scared about is the Rams because he know they play them tough. So they always in it. But Lions, Niners, yeah. But I got Niners to go to Super Bowl, and from now I ain't need no dying to think about that.
All right, so let's go straight into week 2, Thursday night. Trey, you can take this one, but be fair. Be fair.
Be fair, what? All is kidding me too, bro.
The Dolphins versus the Bills.
I feel this the game we can finally get a little slick revenge on them. Cause they little vulnerable. I feel too excited to be eating up on them when they're not real full strength. But it's a game we might still struggle and do because we ain't really full strength too. But I feel the score can be 28-17. Dolphins on top.
Angelo?
I got Dolphins to
I
win the
don't want
game.
them die.
No man, I want Dolphins lose, but to be fair, I believe Dolphins can win the game. I believe I honestly believe Tyreek have a big game. And I believe if Josh Allen fall behind, even if he able to try bring them back with all the defensive losses they had this year from last year, they don't have the defense to stop Miami high powers fast offense from scoring. So even once that game get within I'll say 14 or more, that game over. Because even if they try bring themselves back, they can't I don't believe they can consistently stop Miami Dolphins from scoring to be able. They'll have to keep that game close. They have to make that a dirty, rugged game. But if I had to make a point on the score, I say that score should be 20-24 to about 17.
Okay. What about you, Sham?
Get Buffalo to win. I think
All
Josh
right.
Allen ain't scared of the Dolphins. 38-35. It's going to be a high scoring game.
Whoa.
Thursday games don't be that high, but
Real
They
why?
can be either switch.
What
Again,
about you,
the
Cleb?
Bills is a
high
short week.
scoring games, but well, I don't really get to talk too much about the Dolphins, but Trey, I honestly feel this year where Tua need to take that step. I mean, he have all the weapons around him, so
He
I
just get them.
feel he just gotta, but he just gotta do what he has to do, be Tua, at least what y'all expect him to be, and yeah, y'all can win some games now. I really don't have no lead on this game because I know both teams play each other tough. But if I have a score in mind, I think it'll be I'd go with the Dolphins 24-20
You know,
But
I
not.
in a
respect
close
Clem.
game.
You know what
In a
all
close
y'all
game. It ain't gonna
Clem
be
is
no shoot.
hey,
It ain't gonna be no 35-30 in
you
my
hear what the
opinion.
man say?
You
More
got to
about to
remember,
take that
even though it's
step,
a
boy.
short game week, the defenses be tired. This can be an
Take
offensive game.
Game me
take one
wear that.
step.
Game me wear
But
that,
not.
boy.
What about you, bro?
You all hear that, man. Don't blame
Another
yourself.
40 piece?
No, nah. I ain't no 40 piece this time. I like the Dolphins corners versus the Buffalo wide receivers. And Buffalo got some talent at the wide receiver position. It's kind of young. You got Jalen Ramsey there, Kato Coho there, Javon Holland in the full room in the secondary. Um, so I think it can be Josh Allen can make it interesting late, but I got Miami winning 24-22.
What about you, Vado?
Yeah, I got the Dolphins winning 30-24. You know, thrilling game. Like he say, Josh can make it close at the end. I feel like Josh could be driving or something and then throw and pick. You know, he famous for them. So yeah.
All right. Kim, you?
As much as it hurts me to say, the Dolphins could win this game. I don't think the Bills defense could stop them, and I feel as though with the Dolphins, trade them always have if they play in a division rival, they always could show up. That's the first game against a division rival, they can show up. And like I said, the Bills defense can't hold up against the Dolphins offense. I have the score being 30-17.
What about you, Chrissy? You muted.
I got the Dolphins to keep it short. I mean, the Dolphins do a great job on defense against us in the second half, even though we mess up a lot. We had a lot of miscues and mistakes, but that defense looked good. And I hope Josh Allen ready for that because he's liable to get turnovers. So I think that's why Dolphins could come on the top. I got them like 27-20.
All right, bet. Y'all can chip in when y'all players. The Vikings versus the 49ers.
Blow 'em.
Murder.
Sam
That's
Darnold
gonna be a
season, bro.
scrimmage.
Sam
Donald
Darnold
Murder.
Trump
season,
get
bro.
That could be a
exposed.
scrimmage. Sam
Darnold
Darnold, the
season, buddy.
Seacoast part two.
I ain't gonna lie, you still start Jefferson in your fantasy.
I
He
got
can have a
that.
good game.
I got that 34-17 Niners.
You good. I get that 40-7.
I got
I ain't got no respect.
I got Niners too. I think all of us got Niners to be honest.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
get
Yeah.
Why
I
not?
get that 33. I get that 33-10.
Niners 27-20.
what? Who's
All right.
scoring the 20? The
But you
fantasy?
really believe in
San
San
10
Francisco.
35.
San
You really believe in
Francisco.
Donald?
10-38. I like 10-38.
49ers ain't got no
Niners
receivers who
38-10.
could line up with Justin.
Which I mean, that's cool, but they get
That's cool.
defensive line. We clearly saw that.
All right.
Vikings got a good old line, though.
Well,
How about the Christian Darasaur?
he can play all
Oh,
five
come on,
positions.
Oh, don't do that to Vikings like that, man.
But they getting blown.
Kim, like I say, y'all can spit it out. Pats versus Seahawks.
Hmm.
I got
I get
Pats
Seahawks.
Pats, man.
2-0. 2
I
0.
got Seahawks too after 9.
What?
I got Seahawks 24-17.
What?
Y'all
I
crazy.
ain't gonna lie.
24-17.
I get
Why
Pats.
are you crazy?
I get Pats 20-10.
Seahawks. That little 12-9 score sound right.
Seahawks
We probably could, we
24-14.
That's a
probably could
shitty
win
game.
like 16-9 for you.
It's up problems again.
I
Blitz, but I ain't gonna lie.
I
So
just
I
I
feel
just say
like
this. And I know we never get no answer like this. The score is 14-13, and I don't know which team got the 14 or 13. That will be the score. 14-13.
All right. Let's check
Hmm.
with Clem team. The Giants
Tomorrow.
versus the
Let's get
Commanders.
this one, man.
Wait, this
Skip
could be
that.
on TV, buddy.
Giants
Giants
carrying,
and Commander.
Giants
I got
carrying down 0-2.
But I think Giants
I
will win
think
that though.
Jaden Daniels probably he can rush one, he can boss one.
What
And
about
Giants
Nanya?
just to ship the bed. So I got Washington when
I
I'm
think so.
This a
I
Daniel
think, I
comeback
can like,
game, bro.
I got
Yeah.
10-13.
I think Giants might pull it off. Wait, low key.
Daniel Jones actually is playing
I
good
believe
against them for
Chrissy.
some odd reason.
I will Chrissy on this. I believe Giants can pull this off.
I got
I get
13,
Giants.
Whoa.
13-10.
No, but
Washington.
I
I got
get Giants
24-10 Giants.
24-7.
What 24? Where you getting them
Whoa.
points from, man?
No, defensive, you see. Talking up like one or two defensive scores. One pick six or fumble return.
I got 2017.
Cause see,
Giants.
Giants defensive line still stout, you see, no more.
Mm.
Okay, so rate the Shams team. I got the Panthers versus the Chargers.
But that's
No.
a road
Murder.
45 nothing.
Murder.
27-10.
How are you gonna do to skip the
27-10
question?
Chargers.
27-14, man.
Even
got 30
though
to
They won't
Shams
be that
going
big of a
against
blow.
me, right? I
All
ain't
right.
gonna give them it.
All right, cool. I'll just skip it one time. So the Saints, they just dropped 40 this week. So Saints versus the Cowboys.
It's going to the
Upset
wire.
special of the week,
It's going
baby.
to the wire, bro.
That could be a shootout.
What wire?
Upset special of the week. Saints 31, Cowboys 30.
Yeah, boy.
Whoa.
Yeah, but that girl now to the wire, boy.
Micah playing
Upset
for a
special of the
contract, boy.
week.
Micah playing for a contract. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't
I
gonna
got
lie.
it.
Cowboys coming.
I
Cowboys
can get
coming.
any contract anyway.
I ain't think so.
I got it
35-31
30-27.
Cowboys.
I get
Who?
I get Cowboys up 40, baby.
Who, Angelo?
Plenty
30-27.
explosive
Oh, you mean who will
offense
win?
can be this week
Yeah.
too, baby.
Being
Cowboys
honest,
win this, man.
I think the Cowboys go win the 30-27.
Derek Carr don't play good against top defenses, baby.
I don't know if Cowboys defense. I don't.
I don't know if they.
Yeah.
I don't know if
I
they are
ain't
top
a soul
defense.
on their defense.
Top defense.
I mean, but
you know.
but still call it what it is. Mike is still a problem.
Yeah, I agree with him. He's a big problem too. But they backfield. You could
Whoa.
Wow. Sorry, you guys.
You are a lie. That was a lie.
Come on, Tori, man.
All right, so next game, I can skip that. The Packers versus Colts.
Packers go win.
No, but
No.
the Colts.
I got the Colts, boy.
I got
Yeah,
Oh
the
yeah,
Colts.
your boy out. Your boy out.
I got
Your
Colts.
boy
Yeah,
out.
true.
Never mind.
Over here playing, so Colts win.
27-14
Colts
Colts.
win.
I say
27.
21-10.
I got that
21.
score.
That 21-10 sound good.
I got that 24-14 Packers.
I should just skip.
Malik Willis?
The Colts can get it.
But number
Malik
14,
Willis?
boy.
No, listen to me. I
but
believe
let's
I honestly believe just when you can actually see coaching come into play. I believe they could be brutally outcoached.
By who?
Josh Jacobs will have a good game this week.
Well, I need that from him for fantasy, but
He had a good
They
game
have a good
last
game.
week and they lose.
Yeah, but it was too late.
yeah, you
No, but he still was in it.
After your boy get injured, no.
All right,
This-
We really got fake.
should I skip this Jaguars versus Browns game?
No, I think
Yeah,
this
skip that.
this
No,
They got Jags
that-
this
Deshaun
27.
Watson, your
Watson
wake up pick.
comeback game.
Never. Jags
Deshaun
27.
Jaguars, man.
Some
Yeah,
thick
that's
yards in
27,
Jacksonville.
I got a 27.
Get a massage.
Chrissy, what you up?
Yeah, man.
Chrissy, what you say the score gonna be for Browns and Jaguars?
27-23.
Or 27-23.
You think the Browns could score 23 points?
On who?
Yeah, on our defense, boy. Yeah.
On the Jags?
Yeah.
I got
Never.
that one. I got that
I
21.
think they can score 27 points on the Browns defense.
Correct.
I think
No,
I
I agree with that. So the score can be 14-10.
14-10.
Yeah,
I got
but I
a
get the
21-20.
Jags up on that
I
one.
think it could be a low scoring game for Drew.
I get the Jags up still.
I got the Jags to win, but I think they'll score 27 on them niggas.
14 to
They
10.
defense ain't shitty.
Chicago.
You all really got Jags to win this?
Yeah, but
No.
I ain't got
Nope.
no faith in
Nah, I ain't
that.
got no deal on that game, but
Sorry,
Oh.
Chrissy.
We get a massage
Just-
before the game. We go.
Nobody
This
straight,
this
boy.
the game is coming in, man.
Nah, we coming. That's the
They know that.
problem.
I doubt it. They got to ride Deshaun straight through no more.
Pause, yeah. I mean, it could go either way, though, because it
That's
depends
a
what we
huge
do.
pause.
We shoot ourselves in our foot a lot, though. So it could go either way for real.
Tennessee versus Jets.
Jets.
20 to 10 Jets.
Jets, boy.
Boy, y'all just be modest stupid.
31-13.
Let them know, eh? Aaron Rodgers, he hot.
31-13. This gonna be a massacre.
Think
MVP
12 coming
Rodgers
back.
coming out.
Would you say, Trey?
Hey, if Titans
You
win,
say
I'd be
MVP
surprised.
Rodgers coming out.
But you ain't the MVP. Listen to me. I think people taking too much of that San Francisco, who I honestly believe is the best team in the NFC.
No,
People
I
look
ain't
at
taking
it-
too much away from it. I just
No, people
asking a
looking at-
simple question.
No, I just said, looking at that game, from what I see, I ain't think much. Them teams like Titans and then I ain't worried. To be honest with you, I ain't concerned about my next game until Buffalo.
Y'all can win or no? But I ain't think y'all can put up 31 now. A little 24.
Fair
I say
enough.
24-0. So I feel like
That's worse than- that's
what
what-
come out there.
Y'all gotta put Chase in there,
Nothing.
man.
Put them in your two
Who,
box.
Chase?
Yeah,
He ain't
Chase
top
gotta
notch,
come.
man. He ain't top notch, man. He won't be here.
I know that
Chase
Titans
gonna be
game
tough.
hurt them, boy. I know that
Chase
Titans
on the
game
woman.
hurt them.
Ah, Lord.
Them big yachts?
Wow.
They are
My boy
never-
like lift big weights. That's all he say.
Someone talked about Baker Mayfield much earlier. So the Lions versus the Bucks.
That could be a game, bro. That
I get
Yeah.
the Lions up on that one though.
Lions winning that easy, man.
that's a shootout.
Just one of Baker's work. This will
That's
be
a
one of
shootout.
Baker's bad games.
Who shoot
Baker-
it out?
I got
Vegas will be
27-24.
What you want me to
But
say?
just
27
don't
24
don't.
Lions.
But they just don't let Jared Goff try pass the ball too tough. But I ain't gonna lie to you.
I got that 28-10.
Wow.
Who up?
Not too low, man.
Wait, Lions.
Not too
We
low,
say
boy.
Lions.
Not too
Bakers
Lions.
low.
of these them type of games. Bakers of horrible games.
I get Lions 24, Bucks 21. I feel Baker can choke
Tampa
in the
Bay.
last couple minutes.
Yeah, close.
Tampa Bay 27. Lions 21.
31.
I would
21
say
or
this though.
31.
If they don't use David
21.
Montgomery, they fuck.
So he's saying Bucks to win.
I'm not.
Okay, so Baltimore versus the Raiders.
They can
Murder.
kill the
Ravens.
Raiders.
Ravens.
Murder.
Ravens.
I'll just
40 to 10.
Unsportsman like Connor calls on Christian Wilkins.
Well, I go on 24
The
38.
Lamar,
Nothing crazy.
the
I'm at
Lamar
40 to
Johnson
10.
Invitational.
3 roughing the passes.
31-6.
Scrimmage. That could be a scrimmage.
31
Just like the
to
next game after that, scrimmage.
This like be the one what Devontae say, you know what? Get me out of here.
Yeah.
So you won't believe him
Real
in
talk
Mania,
though, I
boy?
ain't gonna lie. Real
And
watch.
shoot who? Wait, that Mania dead, boy. Only Mania still alive is WrestleMania, boy. That dead.
And WrestleMania almost gone.
shit. So I skipping the Cardinals versus Rams.
Scrimmage.
Chiefs versus the
Skip
Bengals.
that. You can skip that too.
Chiefs.
Chiefs
Fair
30
Yeah,
enough.
because the Bengals like 0-12 in week or 1-12 in weeks 1 and 2 or some shit like that.
30 to
Yeah,
16.
but them boys
I have
coming back or
Oh, who
against
boys?
them
Oh.
coming back?
What that's supposed to mean?
Alright.
Like you say, Joe Burrow's played that against Patrick Mahomes, eh?
Nah, you hear what they just
Chiefs.
say? He 1-12
And
in
they
weeks
playing
1
in
and 2, boy.
Cincinnati, eh?
For the past 2
Kansas
years,
City.
boy.
No, they in Gacy.
Yeah.
They losing.
Kansas
That's got
City.
us then.
They
Thirty
in
to
Arrowhead.
Kansas City
Stadium.
No, they're in
24.
Cincinnati, eh?
They in Gacy.
That's got us.
30
Kansas
to
City
7.
27. Bengals 20.
They all in scrimmage, boy. 35-7.
Cool.
Jesus Christ.
They can get them niggas, but Chris Jones come to feast.
Denver versus Pittsburgh.
Steelers.
Skip that.
Ooh.
We can lose. We can lose.
Denver.
No,
But
babe.
not,
I
but
ain't gonna
not
lie.
minding one
I game
Dennis.
with Denver.
Ooh.
I game with Denver.
I get with Denver for Joe.
I agree.
We
I agree
lose.
with Denver too. I agree
They
with
got us
Denver.
17. They got Pittsburgh 17 or 13. I believe TJ want to be all over him, but he's a rookie.
I like
Hey,
that
Vado,
score.
I
I got
get
the
y'all
same-
12
hey, Vado,
to
I got the same score, but I flipping it.
I get
How?
y'all 12 to
Bernard,
6.
how?
That's
Y'all-
a
They
that's
can
the
go over
home
the
end game.
team,
Don't
man.
watch that.
You gotta let them go down with these team.
Pure field goals, boy. You know touchdown scoring. 12 to 6.
I trying to be objective.
Yeah, man. Denver can't win that game.
Jesus Christ.
Y'all
All
ain't,
right.
y'all ain't allowing next no growing pains. Jesus.
He's a goal
Jesus.
nigga,
This a
Jared.
part of his growing pains, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, but not in that. Jeez.
Oh,
All right. All these dead teams left. Sunday night football game is the Texans versus the Bears.
murder.
They
I
need
don't.
to,
got-
they
got
need to replace
Texans.
that. They need to replace
Texans in a
that.
route.
They need to flex that.
Caleb,
That's
that's
another
I
it.
got
scrimmage.
Texans.
Look, a Monday night game. That's worse.
What that is?
Another murder.
That's a bird off.
I will say
No,
this.
boy. I
No,
ain't lie. I
boy.
wouldn't say that
I
yet.
will
Philly-
say this.
Chicago winning.
I have,
Kirk might
If
win.
Kirk
No,
might-
Chicago
Chicago, you
winning
gotta get
what?
Chicago out
No,
of the
boy.
game, you know.
I'll say
Their
this.
defense not up.
Yeah,
So it
Falcons
might be
deserve.
that
Chicago winning.
it might be that runaway like George Hoffman, that Texans game.
no, but that's a runaway, boy.
That's a runaway. That Eagles Falcons game.
That Chicago defense good, man.
Wait,
I think it'll be a blow,
I
but I think
care
I'm
the
willing to
Texans
give
win.
Falcons one more week. I'm willing to give Falcons one more week to show me because maybe they was just off the week because they have high expectations this season. But
Kyle Pitts going for 2 touchdowns.
I ain't gonna judge them. I ain't gonna judge them from last week. But I can give them one more week. I still have Eagles to win, but Falcons gotta look way better than they look like the game was just gone.
Kirk ain't played preseason, right?
No.
No.
But I ain't gonna lie. To be real, week 1 you could really tell who ain't played preseason.
Like
I agree with that trade. I agree with that. You
Catching
could have seen it
trees,
was
man.
rusty. You could have seen it was rusty.
I ain't gonna lie. Like the niggas need to get their shit together.
All right, Jen. So that's me right there from with the questions right there. So for the next 5 to 10 minutes, the floor is yours. Y'all, y'all can say what y'all got to
Here's
say.
y'all niggas
I want
later.
you put up that Daniel
No, no, no.
Jones
I want to ask
graphic
you
I send
one
you.
thing before you go, Angelo. You say y'all. What game you say you ain't worried about your team until?
I beating the dead
Bills.
Giants next week. I mean, this week coming. Then I beating the dead New England Patriots. So let me put that out
Oh,
there.
no,
And then I
you ain't
beating the
worried about
dead,
us? Fool,
and then I
fool,
and then I beating the
fool.
dead Denver Broncos. Then after that, this week will be 3-1. And then I'm worried about no game until Buffalo Bills.
Don't get spoiled.
Story,
I
Enjoy
put
the
up
can't
that
rest
wait
of your
to
graphic
night.
for
smoke
me,
it on that
please.
jet
I
spot.
want to see that.
What you want me to put up?
That Daniel Jones picture I send you. I want to
Oh
see that.
shit.
I
Oh,
want
Y'all
I
ain't
want
catch y'all
Clem
next
explain
week,
that to
man.
me. I only want
Naniel,
Clem explain that to
Naniel,
me.
get his name correct. It's
My
Stop
bad,
calling it. Yeah,
Naniel.
Daniel.
don't call.
Daniel Jones. I want to get explain that to me.
You need to
Clem,
load
that's
up
my
that.
only question
You
to
need
you.
to load up that video with your boy.
Clem,
Go on. Who had the remote shaking with Clemson?
Oh,
I was
That
talking
sound a
about
little
my
Clem,
fuzzy.
where you
8-year
go?
old.
Where you go next, Clem? What team you going to do next, man?
Where
Come
who?
to the
Houston,
Who?
side, brother.
Houston, boy.
Tied into Whitefield. That's my boy.
Houston. OBJ on the Dolphins, you know.
You like money?
That's my boy.
I can
That's
put.
something with.
They got you in Cleveland and the Rams, you talking fool.
You guys will stay in LA?
Real talk, though.
Uh,
Real
I
talk. There later, I ain't too bad.
hold on, Elliot. I can pull it up now.
And this can be jokey.
Give me a second. What you want to show?
no, that's
What?
Explain this to me. And this since
Wait,
signing the contract.
this
Terrible, buddy.
horrible. You know. This
Two
horrible. You know.
pass touchdown and three pick
Mike.
six.
I
He get
mean,
more touchdowns to
Two
the defense
passes,
than he
two
own team.
TOs, and 8 picks. I ain't
in
even done
all
with the pick
honesty,
sixes.
boy,
Eight
like
interceptions. Wait,
Garbage.
this nigga ain't supposed to be even in the NFL right now, not even in the XFL, bro. Like this your
I
starting
think he knows that,
quarterback,
you know, Clem. I think
huh?
Daniel Jones he knows that though.
Naniel.
I think he don't care. He rich, so he don't have to care,
No,
you know. But
he
he'll be in the
winning life,
NFL
bro.
after this year. I know that.
But I ain't gonna lie, but there's some terrible starts, boy. Like,
That
And
is
he's a
like,
horrible.
starting quarterback, bro. Like
Wait, that's
he-
horrible. Wait, for every 4 picks, he's throw a touchdown. But you know how bad that is, play. He
but this
deserved to
nigga
be out the
can't
fucking
read the
league for that play.
defense. Like, but he just horrible, but
uh,
They can't say for every four interception.
yeah,
Uh,
boy.
He,
He
Two and
two
eight.
two for 8.
he throw five touchdowns, man.
Three to the
He good for it.
defense.
Yeah,
Yeah, he technically drove
that's the
five
five right
touchdowns.
there, man.
That's some sting work right there, man.
But he deserved to be
nasty
out the
way.
league. But I didn't know that stat existed. He deserved to be out the league. But you know even no
Yeah,
Y'all
reason for
might,
him being.
like they say, y'all should try to make a play. Get Deshaun Watson, man.
I don't even
Oh,
think Deshaun Watson could play that bad. What Deshaun Watson stats is? I
I
saw his
gotta
only
look for
that
that.
bad. He
I
just
sure
always
it
get
worse than that, man.
He garbage too, boy.
no, but he don't throw no interceptions like that.
What?
He just is scared. He just don't do shit.
You surely ain't enjoying no touchdowns to your team?
Yeah, that I agree with too. He ain't throwing no touchdowns either. Deshaun
You in
Watson
New
just
York with that.
exists. He's
All
just
I know,
exists.
Yeah, but
one
I
more
think if
year of
Watson
this.
pair up with Table, they could do good together, man.
Do what
Do
good?
what? Do you
Listen,
think Table is
They could
an
do good.
Dable
accomplice
done
then?
got a
Jones,
trash QB and set him another one.
Boy, from
Jones,
Dable and
Jones supposed to
Watson
get
get
Dable
together,
fired,
the
boy.
world coming to end.
Jones supposed to get
Table
Dable
do good
fired,
with
right?
Josh Allen, you know.
Josh Allen's a good quarterback.
But that's what I'm saying. He need a mobile quarterback, man. Daniel Jones, he only run he do he for Atlanta. Eh?
Juan Millard under pressure.
That's
Wait, that was jokey, boy.
Juan Miller ain't playing.
Wait, Dante Fowler still in the league?
What the fuck?
So Deshaun, I looking at Deshaun stats. This nigga throw 2 interceptions.
Damn. So yeah,
Boy,
And he had a
boy,
And
fumble.
he
what
had
do
a
I
pick
supposed to tell you, boy,
He had a
father?
fumble
You
too,
better
right?
try bench Jaden Reed.
Why?
Boy, he ain't gonna be too pretty.
Oh, you mean? Oh, yeah, because Malik. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but you got like 6 weeks of that.
I
See,
think only
that's what make
4.
me.
But they ain't
I
put the
had your
boy
boy
on
on the
IR, you
bench.
know. They trying
Yeah,
to
but
bring him back. They trying to bring him back before the 4 weeks.
they ain't gonna
Who
even
that
go
is?
outside that girl.
Jordan Love. Because they, because he spraying his MCL. They could have put him on the IR, which means he would have been over for 4 weeks. They say they ain't doing that. They keeping him on the roster, so they trying to bring him back before the 4 weeks.
He can play week 3.
No,
I thinking that too.
They'll be
week 3,
stupid
he'll
if
be
they
back
do
by
that.
week 4.
Like
They
after they
just
see how Willis can play, they go
put
rush him
one,
back. But
put one knee brace on him. Like,
But I know AJ
They
Brown is
can,
this fast.
they can bring him back week 3 and just be rushing the ball
You
more.
ain't
That's
know
it.
he that fast because Hurts is a bad QB.
No, because he usually scared run none. Or them DBs that slow.
Maybe.
that's your boy.
That's Alexander. He take a bad angle
Yeah,
too.
okay, Cisco, boy.
he got a pick that night though.
Yeah.
Speaking of Cisco,
This was a horrible angle.
I don't know how he missed that.
because Cisco
What you
Pushing
mean
to
boy.
go to
how?
bounds or something, man.
That right there changed the whole game.
Because Cisco dog.
Chris,
Hey,
you
that
know
was
from
crazy.
then that was over, right?
Yeah, but
This way underrated too, but
I pick him up in
Yeah.
fantasy. He doing me solid too.
Do it.
Pause.
No homo.
hey,
Panthers
Lord.
really bad, you know, but
Garbage.
Yeah, but he shitty. This is the
I so
first
happy I
play,
don't
boy.
Panthers fan, boy.
I mean, the first touchdown on Sunday.
Bryce Young ain't got to worry about no second contract. I mean, he might be a backup somewhere, but he ain't got no big money contract. It's a rock.
I genuinely think he's just in the wrong situation. Man. I
No,
ain't gonna
baby.
lie.
Yeah, but sometimes that just ruin your career, and that's what happened.
That's the truth too, though. Zach
Some
Wilson.
he might get another chance though, like eventually.
He could be a backup. Like saying he
Yeah,
ain't
as a
gonna be
Q,
no
like
$50 million nigga.
no, but like as a QB2, when someone get injured, then he might,
Yeah.
Like a Justin Fields type situation.
Or Baker Mayfield.
or Baker or Gino or something.
But I
Yeah.
know the Browns shit in the bed with Baker though. This cry.
I disagree with that.
What you mean? You disagree?
I disagree with that.
That nigga done been to the playoffs without them, man.
Who that is?
Baker.
There you go.
There you go.
I think I'm too by Panthers because they get rid of Baker and Donald. Two of them ball out.
That's true though.
Panthers is a horribly run franchise. It's certain.
That's what they trying to say, huh?
It's franchises. This go with every sport. I mean, like basketball, football.
Yeah,
Once your
Detroit.
franchise is trash and get run like trash, it's gonna always be trash.
That's Fox.
And the Carolina Panthers are a trash organization. They can't help themselves.
Arizona too, though.
Oh, Roy, boy.
No, Kyler Murray is trash.
No, but the whole team is trash.
That,
So
yeah,
the
like,
whole
you right.
stadium.
I don't think Kyler Murray.
But nigga mess Marvin Harrison Jr. wide open, man.
Now we need to let
Last play.
fanatic sell his jersey before niggas don't want that no more.
Real.
I never did want it. All they wanted was 7 points.
You can't even got to worry about that with Kyler. Kyler finished, man. Why they keep trying to? I mean, I know why.
Because they paying him $50 million.
Yes. I just say I know why. That's
That's
what they
it's
get
after
for.
when you pay these niggas.
Real.
They ain't ready, but
Fox.
That's what they get though. They do Rosen dirty. That's what they
hey,
get.
and as much as
He
niggas
was
is
garbage
flagged
too.
too,
Josh
as
Rosen
much
is
as
hot
niggas is
trash, bro.
flagged too,
He was,
I'm
but
hard be
they
paid
do.
too.
They